Who's first? Hello, it's me.
Hello there.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, lovely people. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh dear, the cacophony of sound. Hello, lovely people. Sorry about the late start to the stream. Again, unintentional. Yes, excellent. Well done. Great adulting for me. We are doing a giveaway on Twitch. In fact, we're going to do multiple giveaways during today's stream for some bizarre items. And I think the way we're going to do it is each giveaway will be for a specific item. So if you would like to win the Stormglass Sanctum set from the bazaar, you can do ! ticket in Twitch chat. I will write down the name of the winner, whoever wins when we announce the winner, or whatever when the winner is chosen at random using Stream Elements. I'll make a note of it. I'll reach out to you on Twitch. Make sure Twitch whispers are open. If I can't send you your key within 48 hours, it will go back in the pool of keys and it will be redistributed. Oh, the music is very nice. So there you go. I hope everybody's okay about that. Why is, oh gosh, all of the gifts are like triggering like smart detection. It's so bizarre. It's like a cute dinosaur. What's going on, Twitch? So there you go. Hope you're all happy with that. Once we finish this giveaway, I will start a new giveaway during today's stream for a different item. Okay, so if you're in chat throughout the stream, you'll have multiple chances to win multiple different items, and that's it.
Hello.
Hopefully I don't get confused. It's me. Subject to availability, blah 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 blah, yada yada, Hail Mary and all that palaver. There you go. That's it, really. Super simple. It's free to join, free to enter, and it's on Twitch. Yes, we're going to do a bit more Conan Exiles today. I love this music. The music in this game is so freaking good, isn't it? It just, like, it gets me. It's honestly one of the main reasons I love this game so much. Just the ambience is just so incredible. The ambiance, as I like to say. Yeah. Shall we have our hellos, and then we'll get into it, and I'll tell you what the plan is for today. We're doing things a little bit differently than my usual routine, because they have changed the way encumbrance works in this update. I did put out a short yesterday, ! nerf in Twitch chat if you didn't see it, or tired partway through, or it's in the YouTube description if you're watching on YouTube. Hello people watching later on YouTube. Hello VOD watchers, appreciate you. So yes, if you haven't seen that, it kind of explains the details about how encumbrance has changed in this update. But basically, in short, it affects your dodging based on the percentage of your encumbrance. And a penalty is applied to you based on what kind of percentage of encumbrance you have. And it will really like slow you down. It's kind of horrible. I don't like it. I want to be quick, people, and I want to carry the things I need. I mean, I'm already reasonably like stingy about things I pick up. You know, I'm like, oh no, I don't want that. It's expensive like items and stuff like that. So we're going to do things a bit different. Sounds dodgy. A fantastic joke, Bomber. Bomber, to the corner, please. Thank you. To the corner. Thank you. Yeah, let's have a hellos, and I'll tell you what the plan is for this evening. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Hope it's nice and cool where you are. Shadow, my dear, so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Gatimal, say hello, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you, friendos. Major Fossil, hello, hello. How's it going? Respawn got first on Twitch today. Well done, my friend. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Reese, hello, greetings to you. Runs for Sisters, I'm sorry I was so late starting today. I'm sorry, British friendos and European friendos. This is a very late start to a stream. Everyone else who's here and you're like, hey, actually it's like, yep, lunchtime, or it's like, you know, afternoon, you're welcome. So, Valkyrie, my dear, so good to see you. Hope you're doing well today, my friend. Wizard, hi, how's it going? Schreiber, greetings to you. How are you doing? Kyria, my dear, so good to see you. Hope you're keeping well and cool and all that palaver. Vitki, hello, hello. Max, hi, greetings to you. Panther, greetings. How are you doing? Rex, hello. Random, hello, hello. Dark and Story Night, hello, my dear. Good to see you. Max, did I say yes? Max, I've said hello to you twice. Congratulations on that. Bonus, hello. Kevin, hi, how's it going? Good to see you, friend. Wolf, hello, hello. How are you doing? Everyone in chat knows you can get the amber weapons from chests in the new dungeon. I might try to incorporate the new dungeon like earlier in the game. It is very, very tough dungeon. I don't know what we're going to do. Question mark. Well, this music is so nice. Anyway, have you ever found war sickles on Siptah? I like Heartsbud daggers, but dual wield spin to win. I don't think, maybe not. Maybe at some point, Reese. Not recently. Anyone else found war sickles? Hello, Alien Factory. Hello, greetings to you. I would like to say this isn't my usual start time, but do I have a usual start time? Does anyone actually know? It should be a lot earlier than this. This is quite late. Rex, my dear, good to see you. Greenhorn, hi. Julio, hello. Azila, hello. Halamir, my dear, it's Robin time, indeed. Sparky, my dear, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good morning to you. Yes. Oh, we expired that. Yes, there's some weird, like, bot just posted in the chat, but it was auto-modded by another bot, which is wonderful. Gathbard, my dear, so good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. Joddy, hi. How's it going? Vandor, Tuxica, hello. Scott, greetings to you. How are you doing? Hello. I love that freaking Mrs. Doubtfire thing. Hello. Sen, hello. How's it going? Fossil, Will, hi. How you doing? Forgot about the gifts. Yeah. Farmer, my dear, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day and all that stuff. Shark bait. Gosh, the music's very exciting. Dave, hello, my dear. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Ita, hello. Oh, Stuart, greetings. I'm all right, mate. How are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I wonder if this encumbrance nerf or whatever you call it is about PvP. Well, it seems like, based on or at least how they're selling it. Obviously, I have full faith in them. Hopefully you can hear me over this loud cacophony of sound in game. It seems like they... What happened, Shadow? Shadow, are you spamming? Are you all right? What has happened? Is your cat standing on the keyboard? I have questions. Are you all right, my dear? What was I saying? Yes, it seems like they are implementing something that they were expecting. Oh, you found the emotes for YouTube. Yes, there you go. Yeah, it seems like they're implementing something that they intended to implement before, but they hadn't properly implemented, as in the penalty for movement. I don't know. That's all right, lovely. You're fine. I don't mind. I was just checking you're all right. I was a bit alarmed. So I don't know. But it is changing the way we play. I play a little bit on this playthrough. So far, I'm trying to keep my movement penalty down to 0 as much as possible. That's going to affect what we do today. Did you know if you can't sleep at night, it's because you are awake, Sparky? That was a very fascinating fact. And also... To the corner, please, Sparky. To the corner, no cookies. That was a terrible joke, if it was a joke, if it was a fun fact. It just wasn't a very good one. All right, off you go. Thank you very much. I wonder how you would react if they nerfed the dive animation. Fortunately, I think the dive animation has 0 utility in PvP, so I think it's probably safe. Who knows? Calendra's my dear, so good to see you. Good evening, Empress. Good evening. How are you doing? Lucky one of the mods I use has custom armor sets, which includes sets that give bonus carry weight, so the nerf is not affecting me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Am I going to change my armor? I don't know. We're going to play it by ear, people. I only carried the things I need, and then some things I might need a backup of the things I need. I leave my base about 70% encumbered. I think I'm usually about 70% encumbered, yeah.
Just subscribed for 10 months.
Please, thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for the 10 months. There you go. Thank you so much, my friend. I don't know, it was a weird pause, wasn't it? Thank you so much. Welcome. Yeah, so I'm usually over 70%. So I'm usually like, honestly, over 76. So I'm usually like, I would have max movement penalty. I think, if you're doing like a lightweight, I've seen lots of different comments on lots of different places because I posted that short in lots of different locations. And some people are saying, yeah, well, duh, you shouldn't be able to wear heavy armor. Oh my.
Scott_Cunny gifted a tier 1 subscription to username.
Scott, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very kind of you. Oh, goodness. AC, Mike. Thank you for gifting a YouTube membership to Fable. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. There's a whole library, by the way, on YouTube of like ad-free viewing if you want to check that out, Fable. Thank you for that. It's very nice of you, Mike. Oh, she's easily distracted today. What was I saying? I'm so bad right now. Encumbrance, yada yada. 70%. I don't know. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to change my armor. That's the question, I suppose. Hello, Healing Kind. Hello, Dances. Hello. I know, Squirrel. Definitely a nerf for PvP players, since no one will put any points towards their expertise if they're going to do a PvP fighter build. Yeah. Freibauer. Hello. Snowy greetings. Don't say the music is nice, or they'll nerf it too. Oh, yeah, the dive roll I was saying, wasn't I? That I don't think that has any effect on PvP, so I think that's safe. Farb, hello. Misha, hello. Thriller, greetings. Though I would try the new dungeon earlier, my current character is level 40. It did not go well. Panther, I'm not surprised. I would say it's definitely level 60 situations. I got the war cycles on Siptah from a vault. Did you? Which vault did you get them from? Anna never starts late or early. She starts exactly when she intends to. Factual, yes. That's it. Bot on bot crimes? Yeah. A bot posted and it was automatically botted by a bot. Anna Pelagona, hello. Hi, Stuart. I'm good, thanks. I do love you humming game music as you play. Good. Well, you're in the right place, aren't you? The Slaughter near C10. War sickles are dropped by the Slaughter. Thank you for that, Reese. That's helpful. This means Anna will not be able to loot anything today. I know. Well, I got a bit of a plan for you, Tannoy. I didn't leave it on, did I? No, it's good. Saying encumbrance has been bugged since release. Well, not since release, but I do remember we have had that movement penalty for a while. It just hasn't been very powerful or very strong. And I feel like I feel like the patch notes kind of brushed over it a little bit, didn't it? Cookie crumbs. There'll be no cookie crumbs in the corner. I didn't realise the whole nerf until I died twice the arena champion and never died there. Pestilencia died twice there also. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Did you hear about the one with the scarecrow that got a promotion at work? Apparently he was outstanding in his field. Julio to the corner, please. Julio to the corner. Thank you very much. That was a terrible joke. Thank you. Diabolical. Normally 25-30% encumbrance unless I'm looting. Yeah, how many points do you put in your encumbrance though, in your expertise? I bet it's at least a couple of perks. Painful. Didn't realise. What did Scott not realise? I missed something. Oh, didn't realise. Oh, yes. The dying. Yep. Server reduced encumbrance penalty to 0.75 or 0.50. It helps. Yeah, that's true. Not a bad idea. Hello, Fossil. Hello. Spent most of my day browsing Temu. My order keeps growing. That's what I've been doing all day. What do you even buy from Temu, though, Respawn? I don't even think I've been on Temu. Isn't it like... Allegedly. Isn't it like quite scammy? Like crappy stuff that presents itself as something else? No? Is it like a marketplace where lots of different people post and stuff like that? This is not sponsored by Temu. Fun fact. Or near the Pirate Spooder Vault. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hello, J1S. Hello. Hello, Silong. Hello. Hello, Thriller. Party in the corner. There'll be no partying in the corner. Thank you very much. Quiet reflection, contemplation, please, people. Hello, Phosphor. Hello. Dezos, hello. I was catching up on yesterday's VOD and got really concerned that you weren't well as you were slurring your words and found out I was watching on 0.75 speed. I was worried for a second. I was like, wait, was I slurring my words? I was tired yesterday. Yes. Well, that would do it, wouldn't it? What did Yoda say the first time he saw himself in 4K HD? Yeah. Oh, I am HD. Okay. Oh my God, Bunny. Bunny to the corner, please. Bunny to the corner. Take a month. That was a bad joke. And it took me a minute. It's late. Okay, thank you. Outrageous. Swap my armor back to vanilla. Really noticed the nerf, and whoever just told that joke, that was awful. That is filled with lead. Hello, Nightling. And it's Craigslist with all the weird items and sales. Is Craigslist still running? Is that still a thing? Hey, you can get bargain variants of the Forgotten Tribe on Temu. I think everybody should go to the corner now. Could you all just make your way to the corner, please? Form an orderly queue. Health and safety. Just come on now. There's been too many bad jokes this evening. There'll be no cookies, right? Make space, people. Kalendros, get on it. Hello, Ken. Hello. What would bears be? It's funny, you can make a joke, isn't it, when the corner is already full. Get to the corner, Okorai. Coral. Fortunately, you have to go to bed. Leave a look. Also did try the new dungeon, and boss, not a friendly guy. Yeah, had to teleport out since you died and respawn, and they basically stuck because of the gate. Yeah. Yikes. Oh, I think I respawned at the start of the dungeon when I died. Did you respawn in the boss arena? Team was a terrible marketplace, really poorly made knockoff items. Some so poorly they're unsafe. Yeah, that's what I'd heard. Corner is getting packed today. Are we supposed to take turns? Everybody's in the corner now. Make room for each other, people. There are no cookies. Walk. Slogs off to the corner for thinking of a bad joke. You see, I knew that, wizard. I knew that was happening. Do I have the war? Do I have to wear the Dumb's cap? Do you? Everybody's wearing the Dumb's cap this evening. I still think stamina nerfs in game where you loot seems silly. Spoiler alert, the entire chat is always in the corner. There you go. You see, the real truth of the stream is that everyone's in the corner anyway. I'm just gonna have a quick sip of water. All right, should we get on with it, people? People watching the VOD are like, thank goodness she talks for too long. I noticed that there are a few areas where your follower can't spawn in, like at the dragonfly, for example. Yeah. What happens when a snowman throws a tantrum? He has a meltdown. Back to the corner. Get back in the corner, Coral. It's outrageous. Outrageous. There'll be no more bad jokes, people, please. Where did the one-legged man work? IHOP. YouTube chat to the corner, please. YouTube chat. All of you to the corner. That was terrible. That was terrible. Right, welcome back to Conan Exiles, Legacy of the Giant Kings update. This is a day 2 of our kind of new, fresh playthrough, in which we have a bit of a penalty with encumbrance. Oh, hello. Do I need anything in here? No, maybe not. Do I want an agility weapon? Maybe I do. As of this update, they're applying penalties based on your encumbrance. They're applying them quite strictly. So we did have them before that it weren't properly applied, apparently. So I have a movement penalty of 10 because my encumbrance is over 25%. And so I'm kind of trying to keep it to nothing, the movement penalty. The movement penalty will affect me when I try to dodge, basically. So this situation here, which is, you know, you want to be dodging off the edges of cliffs, don't you, really, ideally? So the plan for today is to deal with encumbrance as early as possible. So what I'd like to do, because there's a guaranteed bearer spawn in Siptah Maru, which is where we are on the map over here. You see, we travelled here. We spawned in this location here. You can spawn in multiple places. Made our way over here, went to Shellback Hollow, got ourselves some tools and some weaponry. Then we headed over to Skittering Cavern. We got ourselves a legendary weapon after defeating a spider boss. And now we've made our way over to Siptah Maru. We visited the entrance of the Cyclopean Halls, which I'm not going to go into yet. This is a new dungeon for this update. And we've made our way over to Siptah Maru. Now, the reason we came this way is because there is a dancer in Conan's bar, which is just over here, who will clear your corruption. There are 3 dancers in there who will clear your corruption. So if you kind of get corrupted from going in to get some stuff from Shellback Hollow, or you've been in the Unnamed City, or wherever else you've been, you can just stand here and it'll clear your corruption, basically, which is very helpful. Corruption basically reduces your maximum stamina and your maximum health. So we could use these purple lotus orbs that we've looted on our way here to knock out all 3 of those dancers if we wanted to, and we could have them follow us around and things like that. But because of this encumbrance situation, I would like to knock out a bearer. So there's a bearer that spawns over here. I kind of don't want to see what level they are because they're going to reset. Shall I try to make bindings first? So my plan is initially to place a Wheel of Pain / pop-up gym, knock out a bearer, try not to aggro anybody else. If we use the purple lotus orbs, we'll be lucky there. We also got a Seth's truncheon from the entrance of the wine cellar, which is just behind the... it's on the water side of this Conan's bar. We unfriended Seth a couple of times, got Seth's truncheon. And so if these purple lotus orbs don't work because the bearer does wander around, we can use Seth's truncheon to knock them out. We can drag them to a wheel of pain / friendship and convert them into a follower, and then they can carry some stuff for us. Now, depending on the level of the bearer, it will be easier or more difficult to knock them out. And if they're higher level, they'll have more inventory slots, which is going to help us because we're trying to avoid this movement penalty that we've got. Then I'd like to go get myself a camel who will follow us around and also carry some stuff, and then probably go head up to Man's the Dead to get ourselves some heavy armor to protect our human follower. This is the kind of initial plan for today. I don't know what else I don't know if I'm going to apply myself any penalties because you've already got this encumbrance penalty in the game. I'm going to try to avoid any like thugs and stuff, but I kind of want to see. I just want to show you where this bearer is. Because they should be patrolling. Have they gone through here? Has anyone seen them? Where are the people from here? Are we getting an event? Hello? The alchemist isn't there. Wait a minute. What's going on? Yeah, so as far as I know, the only time that people wouldn't be here is if an encounter was about to start. Anybody know? Hiring Lydia. What's a Lydia? Carry your stuff. Is this a set bug? What do I do? Relog? What are we doing? Relogging? Alright, well, while nobody's here, but this is basically where the bearer spawns. While there's nobody here, let's go place a wheel of friendship so that we can deal with them. And make some bindings, and then we'll try and get ourselves a bearer. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do things a bit differently. So there should be some iron out here. And then we can place a wheel, which we're just going to leave it, or a gibbet or something. Here's some iron, some stones, some wood. We've got what we need to make a pop-up gym situation. Okay, so let's learn Thrall Taker, which needs to be level 10 for. We're level 18 already. We need to make a lesser Wheel of Pain. So if I make a construction hammer, I need wood. I've been dropping things because trying to keep the weight down. So I have I'm missing a bunch of things I would normally have. So we've got a bit of wood. I do need 200 for my wheel, so let's get over 200. There you go. And then let's use our sickle to get some plant fiber. Well, there's my little respawn situation. I guess we'll put it next to that. I'll use my legendary weapon. I don't have any points in strength yet. I've just got points in, I think, encumbrance, agility. I got 2 perks in expertise. I've got the first perk in agility, and then I'm making my way towards the first perk in grit. I don't even have any aloe with me. This is why I've got to get myself a bearer as soon as possible. I'm hoping that we can get an axe from a chest. That'd be really cool, because when I'm running strength, I like to use axes. So I do have this, I do have a bunch of really good stuff. I got this 200 steel sword from the sorcery cave. This is what I use to fight spiders to get into the boss in Skittering Cavern. Just a bit of a tech jump. I also got this hardened steel hatchet, and I got a steel pick as well. So we've tech jumped quite a lot. I also obviously learnt sorcery, got an arcane staff, so I can cast some spells if I want to. Let's get a bit of plant fiber situations. I've been debating a little bit about whether to do a no craft run, or no build run or something. I don't know, but then I'm gonna do this like a beginner's guide, so I kind of want to cover all the things. So I guess we'll do challenges when there's big gaps in content, Sometimes happens, yeah, when you build around they'll spawn there. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. We had that before on like UE4, didn't we? Did you log into the area, you would have to run out and back to re-render it. But yeah, I think that's probably all it is. It just gives me a reason to get this wheel placed first, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't really enjoy the change to encumbrance, but I do like to give myself kind of like penalties and stuff like that. So I guess the game has done that for us. Okay, so we can make some plant fiber. We can make a construction hammer. Now I'm going to need to get some iron, and I need 50 twine as well. Right, let me make a fiber binding while I'm here. Okay, we've got enough twine as well for our Wheel of Friendship. We're going to have to place this smelter. So where can I build? Yeah, I can build here. Let's do it here then. So, crafting stations, companions, Wheel of Friendship. So let's get 200 stone. Well, we need more than that because we're going to need to place a smelter. Stone, 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 stone. Now, we did have a couple of buffs to our encumbrance before I logged off last time we met. Which we've lost because I logged out. Oh, there's so many scorpions. Oh, okay, I don't want to die here. There we go, bit of XP. Everybody dead. We could harvest them for food, but we're kind of fine for food at the moment. Okay, let's get some more stonage. Let's get them from over here. I might build in this kind of deserty area, like so that we're near the Cyclopean Halls, perhaps. There's a big piece of flat land right next to it. That means we'll be right by the Unnamed City. We're near an obelisk as well, because there's an obelisk in the Unnamed City and one at Shattered Springs, near the Warmaker Sanctuary. I don't know. Maybe. Hello, Kit. I would argue that harvesting plant fibre counts as touching grass. I think that's a very good point, definitely. Going north early to steal high-tier tools is cheating. Yeah, there you go. Definitely. Absolutely. Hello, Nephenorma, dear. Wheel of Friendship. Wheel of Friendship. Absolutely. So, we might have enough stone already. The other thing about thralling a bearer is they should have a bearer pack that we can use. And then carry that around as well. Okay, so first thing I'm going to need is a smelter. Smithing. Let's learn a smelter. Oh, wait, let me put some points in grit. Bit of stamina. Smelter, 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 smelter. Am I going to run this, like do this run with like Beast of Burden or something ridiculous? Survival. Here it is, blacksmithing. So now we'll have the recipe for a smelter. There we go. Let's plop this down over here where our little non-base situation is. Go that teleport menu mod you mentioned, and it's amazing. You got that one, Chris. It's so good, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. I do like the fact that they've addressed that there's an issue with, you know, stones overlapping each other on transporter stones, though. That's good to hear. Right, so now we need to cook some iron. So let's grab some iron. So we're going to make a wheel of pain so that we can drag a knocked out thrall to it, convert them to a follower, and then ideally, hopefully, we will grab ourselves a bearer who can carry some stuff for us. Now, we might get a level 1 bearer, tier 1 bearer. It is single player, so I could do a bit of robbing. If I just run away and come back again, then we could get ourselves maybe a tier 3 who would potentially just get knocked out very quickly. We got a tier 4 bearer. It would take a bit more effort to knock them out. It's not the bearer themselves, it's more the people around them that we have to worry about. Why am I getting stone? I got distracted. Let's get a bit of coal, why not? Pain fuel. Perfect. So the game is like ticking off journey steps as we go along. I think we should be fine. But the fact that we got these purple lotus orbs, I feel like we need to capitalise on them. Alright. Let's cook ourselves a bit of... Don't want to cook the stone. Here we go. I do have crafting speed on super quick. Shall we make a box? A bit of wood. Is it using my wood? Oh no. There you go. We'll select coal there and then it can hold the wood for us. Yeah, I don't... Okay, I can move. Right, so let's get 100 wood so we can make a box. Ba-da-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum. Okay, that'll do. So normally I would be heading like up to mounds to get myself some good armor and like robbing a bit up there. But I don't... It's heavy armor, isn't it? I don't want this like movement penalty situation. Okay, we've got what we need. So I can craft from containers now in this enhanced edition situation. What am I looking for? Companions. So I need a tiny bit more twine crafted. There we go. Oh, I love that this bug is still a thing. Will you... Game... I'm going to use F. Why? Chat! Shut up! Why is it doing this? It's so annoying. Like, the most frustrating. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, companions. So now we can place a wheel of friendship. This guy here. Or we can use a gibbet, which was in the bazaar, is sometimes in the bazaar, and it just takes up less space. I'm going to plop it here, but yours might look like this instead. It's the same materials, it just takes up more room, which is definitely not an advantage, right, people? Definitely zero advantage there. Great. So now we have a gibbet, we can convert a follower. Let's place a little fire. I mean, I've got crafting speed on, like, taming speed on uber fast. But we may as well track the thrall taker journey while we do this. Thrall. Let's do that. It doesn't work for that one. That's annoying. Okay, we're going to have to do... There we go. The wheel. Axes will place a wheel of pain. What else? Use a truncheon to knock out fighter or archer. Okay, perfect. So let's track this journey. So I've got a truncheon. Let's drop everything we don't need. We need fiber bindings to knock them out. The durability on these is awful. So if you're traveling across the map, make sure you've got a few of them. Periodically, you might want to kind of stop, give the follower a quick whack around the head so that they stay unconscious. There you go. It's a very friendly game. Alright. So I've got purple lotus orbs. We're going to go with these. So if you didn't pick them up, like on your way up here, the chests above the city, like on top of the buildings and stuff, you can loot purple lotus orbs from those as well. So if you spend enough time in Separu looting the chests on top of the buildings, you have a very good chance of at some point getting purple lotus orbs. So let's see if we get lucky here. Okay, everybody's spawned in now, fortunately, because we went away and came back again. Now, I want to try to aggro as few people as possible. There's an alchemist there. There are bad guys over that way who are insta-aggro. What is my... I should have made sure I didn't have a movement penalty. That was foolish, wasn't it? By reducing my encumbrance. There's the bearer. It's 100% spawn rate, but it varies. Tier 3 is perfect. Now, I don't think he goes that far, does he, that way? Yeah, there you go. So what about... We overshot that. It's going to come this way. Go on. Sleepy time, sleepy time, sleepy time, sleepy time, sleepy time, sleepy time. Yes! Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. Okay, we also got an archer there as well. Okay, let's take this person back to our wheel of friendship. Da-da. That worked out really well. Excellent. Now, if he was one of these stationary people, then just one of the orbs should have been necessary. Unless they're like a tier 4. I think you need like 2 orbs for a tier 4 named person. So let's pop him in the wheel. We got a tier 3. That's fantastic. I couldn't ask for more than that. Okay, there we go. Now we need a bit of snackage. Put some food in. While we're here, let's go grab somebody else. Because then we can satisfy the archer thing. We need to knock somebody out, though. So, shall I? Oh, this person is bugged. There we go. I just needed to satisfy the thingy. Doo-doo. So there wasn't anybody else over there, was there, that was useful? What were they? He'll forget about me if I lose aggro. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There's a couple of dancers up here. I don't really need those. So who did we knock out? Was it just a fighter? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Is there anybody good? Who is a sleeping? Tier 3 archer. And we could unfriend him. Somewhere safer. While he's on the ground. We could use him for the purposes of our conversion then, couldn't we? For our thrill taker journey, let's do that. Do 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 do. Because this is a neutral place, those people just don't aggro unless you actually like wallop somebody with a truncheon. Do 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 do. Right, let's convert the... Oh, perfect. I didn't even have to do it. Okay, let's convert him first. We're going to put some food in here. And hit play. Because I've got insta taming, it just does it immediately. It'll take a minute for everybody else. Got a tier 3 archer, we may as well convert. There we go. So now we have a bearer and an archer. Not bad. Cool. So you can see he's got loads of space. I wish they'd fix this. Come on now, Funcom/Inflection. Please, could you fix this so that the line is like complete? Just make it narrower. Anyway, we can steal his bearer pack. You can see that this gives me 45 carry capacity, which is hidden because of Fashionist. It is kind of annoying that it hides your vision. So you might want to transmog this in a thaumaturgy bench if you're not using any mods. If you're on an official server or something, or you're just not using any, then you can transmog it with a pair of earrings in a thaumaturgy bench. Otherwise, if you have a mod like Fashionist, you can just click to hide your helmet, and therefore you don't see it. But we have gained a bunch of encumbrance, and now have a 0 movement penalty, you see? Plus, he can obviously carry stuff for me as well, which is what we wanted him for. Guess I'll take your stuff, bud. Movement penalty of 10. It didn't give me enough, I guess. Do 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 do. Shall I give him the helmet? Bum, bum, ba-dum. Okay, so I want to get him some armor next. That went very well, honestly. So should we just leave here? I think we might do. We'll leave a bedroll thingy. And let's go get him some armor up at Mounds. What else did I want to do? We should double check my little list. Camel's next. Yes, let's go get Camel next. So let me delete all this stuff. Oh, he can have my two-handed sword. Nice. He's not going to do, like, too much as a fighter, but he's better than a kick in the teeth. And based on the level of the bearer, they do... they have more carry slots, so that's what we're after. All right, let me try and remove all this stuff. I'm going to use my construction hammer to delete it so I get my mats back. And carry my items. I don't want to give him weapons because he'll switch to those weapons. But anything else? I don't care about the iron war axe. Do I? I don't think I'm going to want to use that, given that I've got all these other things. What is my best bow? 5 damage, 8 damage. Oh, it's such a difference. We'll keep the Hyrcanian. All right. Okay, so now we want to go get ourselves Camel. So I can get him to follow me. What do I need to do for the journey? Obtain gruel, put gruel into a wheel of pain. Let's just do that while we're here, shall we? Because I'd like to get this thrall taker situation done. So let me just make a little fire. Got to craft one. Okay. So now I need seeds and plant fiber, which we should have plenty of. We'll put those in the fire with a bit of fuel, and then we'll make some gruel, which is just a really cheap gruel food. Actually, it's going to benefit him anyway, isn't it? Do I, Here we go. Hold to cook it. Here we go. Just cook up some gruel. We'll give this to him as well as like a healing food. Pythor doesn't have a weapon. Yeah, we're going to leave him here probably. Off to make dinner, have a wonderful stream. Thank you, lovely. Pretty tired, going to crash out. Hello, Arrow. Just exhausted today. All right, lovely, no problem. Sounds at this stage is awesome. I would die and have a lot, so I look forward to this. Yeah. I usually do mounds at this stage. Okay. So that's probably enough gruel for now. Obtain gruel. Put gruel in the wheel. There you go. It's probably going to tell me to convert someone, isn't it? Place the thrall in the world. Yay! Instruct the thrall to follow you. Yes. What else have I missed? Instruct the thrall to attack. Let me give you a crappy weapon. Let's get him standing here. Not that we need him. So he's still following me. Let's get him to attack a scorpion or something. There you go.
Like the cobra exile, my bite is death.
Okay, sweet. What else? Convert a crafter. Place or move a crafting near a station. Shall we do that while we're here? We can do. Let me give him all this gruel. Passive healing. Let's make sure we lose our movement penalty. I guess I'm going to leave the war axe. I got to choose between the war axe or this agility short sword. I think I choose that. Iron war axe isn't very good. I want to keep the daggers. Guess I'll equip the bearer pack. There we go. Now we have a 0 movement penalty. So I can move at full speed. Oh yeah. Very nice. Oh, my water is almost out. Here we go. Okay, let's knock out a crafter while we've got this situation here. Now, I don't have any more purple lotus orbs, but I can hit somebody. So let's find somebody who seems like they're by themselves. Let me think about this. Crafter by themselves. I think dancers count as crafters, don't they? But they're in the same category. I don't know if they are for this journey, though. But they, in terms of like spawn locations, they are. There's a wandering dancer up here. There's these guys here, and then there's 2 dancers together. I don't know if this will work. Doo-doo. These are all people by each other. Tier 1 dancer will be a quick knockout. Oh, yeah. Ouch. Oh, shit. Stamina up. Oh, yeah. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Don't get hit by an arrow. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, shit. Avoid, 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 avoid. Anyway, that went very well. Okay, we shouldn't have gone that way. Now, they will have regained any, like, torpidity. Oh, shit. 4 HP. 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 4 HP, 4 HP, 4 HP, 4 HP. Was that one hit? Okay, we choose someone else. Let's choose someone else. Choose someone else, choose someone else. Hi everybody. Hi, hi, how are you doing? Does this guy teach me something these days? There you go.
Don't swear. I swear. I don't know what exactly.
Speak to him. Yeah, I've never sworn in my life, people. I'm unfamiliar with the swear words. There is somebody under a tree. A random person under a tree. Shall we try and knock them out? I'm just doing things differently today. Those are the people that yell. It is life. Well spotted. Yes. Unfriending. Okay. You just fill my waters while I'm here. So there is like a random lone fighter here. If I want to knock out a fighter, that would be a good one. Otherwise, there's somebody under a tree over here, and this shouldn't aggro anybody. Are you a tier 2? I'll take a tier 2. Can you not aggro anybody? Oh, he's broken as well. Oh, I hate that for us. Excellent. So that's a crafter. Converter crafter. So let's grab him. That worked out pretty well. Well, even if he hadn't been bugged like that, then still we would have probably prevailed, wouldn't we? Because he's all by himself. Should I show you where he was? This is where we are. Tree was over here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There's also this guy wandering around, a tier 1, but he's going to kind of go over to this group of people, and there's so many people here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, let's go back. Oh, look at that. Named Tanner. Yeah, you're going to die immediately if you try and knock these people out. Shall we go back over here? Let's go back to our wheel. He would have been a good one. Mind you, I suspect those people over there would probably aggro, maybe. There's like two cooks over here. I guess the lone fisherman would have been a good one as well. That's probably what I would suggest, actually. I'll show you where they are. Okay, those people are going to insta-aggro to me. So I'm going to have to run like the wind. There's a bunch of thugs over there. Try not to see me. Do 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 do. Okay, let me just get this guy out. And I'll show you where the fisherman is who's by himself. Alright. 0 deaths, people. There you go. Converted a crafter. Tier 2 tanner. Now our friendo here can carry him. Perfect. I wish we had a sort option for this, don't you, people? Okay, so now I can delete this stuff. This guy can stand here. Next to this bedroll. And then if we get into trouble, we can use him. Alright. Excellent. Everything's going perfectly. So the next thing is going to be to get... So let's put him on passive and withdraw so that he runs away. He doesn't attack anybody on sight. My movement penalty is back to 10. So let's drop extra gruel. You can eat the gruel as well. It's a good source of food and water. I'll drop the seeds, they're easy to get more of. I'll drop the twine, we can get more of that as well. I might save the plant fibre for my camel that I'm about to get. So I'm less than 25% encumbered, which means that I don't have a movement penalty now. It means I can dodge without any kind of penalty to it. Alright, he's going to follow me now. Come on, sir. I'll show you where the fisherman is, and then we're going to go to the den to get our camel. Now, normally I would, like, loot this place. Like, the chests on the top here, but I don't want to be carrying anything. Let me show you where the fisherman is. If you need another person who's by themselves, if you happen to be at Sephiroth. Obviously, you can do this on Noob River and knock out an exile who'll be much quicker to knock out and won't do as much damage to you. Here you go. Tier 2 cook. This can be any level of cook, including a lone fisherman who's the named cook that spawns here. And if you want someone who's by themselves, nobody can get over here to attack you apart from, obviously, this person. All right? There you go. Oh, this is where we are. Here you go. Hello, people joining us. Oh, shall we do our first giveaway, people? Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat. I'm going to draw the winner of the Stormglass Sanctum set, which is the first giveaway on the stream. I completely forgot about that. Too busy yapping. I'm going to do a countdown from 10, and then I'll draw the winner, and then we're going to start a new giveaway immediately afterwards. So this is for the Stormglass Sanctum set. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the giveaway. I'm adding a couple of extra seconds on for you. There you go. Okay, let's close the giveaway. Let's see who the winner is of the Stormglass Sanctum set. Drawing a winner. The winner is Julio the next. Julio, are you here in the chat, my friend? Calling Julio. Julio. Let me just put your name next to this thingamajobby. So the way we're going to do this is I will... There you go. Brilliant. Well, I can send you your key immediately then in that case. Here we go. Let me get you your key. You can redeem this in-game in the bazaar. Where are you? There you are. Congratulations. Sending you a whisper now. If anyone isn't in the chat when I do these in future, I'm just going to write your name down. And you've got 48 hours to respond to me. Or to... if your whispers are closed or something like that, and I'm not able to send you a key within 48 hours, I'm going to reassign it. There you go. That makes sense. Hey, and we'll start a new giveaway in a second for a different thing. There you go. Sending you your key, Julio. Congratulations to you. The next one is going to be the Stygian Pyramid component. So let's end this giveaway finish. Let's go here. Let's do this. Stygian Pyramid components. Which is a bizarre item. You can look it up if you want to see details about it, if you want to enter the giveaway. Okay, I think I did that right. Starting the giveaway, exclamation mark ticket in the chat, in Twitch, if you would like to win the Stygian Pyramid components, which is a bizarre item. Each of the giveaways is for a specific thing tonight, and I'll be doing multiple giveaways during the stream. There you go. Excellent. Oh. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. If I don't do the next one in the next 30 minutes, somebody will you remind me? I'll try and do it soon, because I'd like to give away a few things this evening. Bum-ba-dum. All right. Okay. Everything good? Everybody happy? Everything good? Yes. Oh no, I need to change the pinned thing. Get this thingy here. And pin. Oh god, this is frustrating. Oh my god. Okay, hold on a second. Just get the pin message sorted. So the giveaway is for the Stygian Pyramid components. Okay. There you go. Correct thing is pinned now. All right. Okay, let's get back to it. Everybody happy? What song have you got stuck in your head, Wook? All right. So let's go to the den. So we're heading to the den, which is over here, to buy a couple of camels. Let's go. Do 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 do.
Uncle Splinter just subscribed with Prime.
Uncle Splinter, thanks so much for the Prime. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. What mod gives you the bra? Or the bra? Oh, in here. Oh, I think it's Aquilonian females. It's it changed her shape ever so slightly. Basically. But what happened to your anklets? Oh, they must have broken. Yeah, they broke. Do 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 do. This is a kudo. They're insta aggro. But they're good sources of like steaks, and then they're good sources of exquisite meat as well if you use a cleaver on them. Right. So we got a tier 2 tanner, we got a tier 3 berry, we got another fighter as well. All good. See, Bomber said, how bizarre. Oh, dear. Bomber is already in the corner. It's amazing he can make that joke. Okay. Let's go. We've got to remember to tune the obelisk on our way. So we'll go get a camel, and then we'll head up to mounds and see if we can get some armor. Jumped right. We jumped right out of them, did we? Thought you lost him in one of your dives. Maybe someone is looking for support in the chat. Oh, right, yeah. I've answered. Yeah, I think it's the Aquilonian females shadow that does that. These, like, random skimpy things. There are some nice skimpy kind of, like, situations. My warning to you would be, first of all, it changes the female body a little bit in general. And then there's some changes that I don't necessarily need, which are whatever. And then also the armors that the mod adds override the nudity settings that you have in game. So if you have no nudity switched on, it will override those as a warning. So I like the kind of skirts and stuff like that, but the tops and things like that I don't use on stream. There you go. Bum ba da dum bum. Doo 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 doo. But yeah, I like it otherwise. How do you do the jump? No, the jump is base game. This dive, they added that in the Age of War, and when you get to the apex of your jump, when you're moving forwards, hit C or whatever your dive key is. It's usually the same as crouch. He's on. Let's put him on aggressive chase. Let's put him on a short chase distance. I don't want him to go too far. He should help himself to potions if he gets poorly. If I put potions in his inventory, because I have the Better Thralls mod, which I swear by, and the healing settings here. When his health drops below 90%, he will drink a healing potion on a 5-second cooldown until his health is up to 100%. Yep. But yeah, this is base game. This forward roll. I love that these bugs just persist forever and ever, don't they? You can give it a new shiny coat, but it's still Conan Exiles, isn't it, people? I hate that mod does a bit of creative 3D modeling. It does, Bomber, and I don't really like it. I'm like, yeah. It didn't get the bad joke. Oh, support. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to send you to the corner because you're already there. Everybody's already in the corner tonight. Yeah, I'm not keen on that change, to be honest. I mean, it's fine. I don't want to yuck people's yum, but I'm like, I don't think it's necessary for my personal tastes. But I do think that the minor changes other than that to the female body are beautiful. I think the shape is lovely. It makes a butt like slightly bigger and stuff like that. Very subtle change. But there's multiple reasons why it isn't on our wasn't on our server. Obviously, our server is like very unmodded at the moment, or very, very lightly modded at the moment. Checked out Agonies. What's that, Shadow? Happy to see so many in the corner. So proud of chat. Let's not go this way. Let me go around that guy. That is Rockside, who is arguably the real boss of the game. That and inventory management, which is now the new real boss of the game. I'm in the corner with no cookies. Good. I'm glad to hear there's no cookies. So there's a couple of routes we can take to get to the den. One of them has a biggest, scariest boss who's probably going to one-shot my follower. Maybe not one-shot, but he's probably going to one-shot me. So if we go this way, I think this is the right way. Here we go. So there'll be a bunch of rock noses along here, but no, like, boss. Look at these bugs. Come on, Funcom. Please fix these visual bugs. I will correct that. Cookies for all? There are no cookies. There are no cookies because I ate them all. There you go. Bomber was doing us a favour and clearing them up. Now, I could get a bit of iron here, because I've got a follower. He's doing so little damage. The bearers hit like wet noodles these days. Gone are the days where they were super good. It's very sad. I mean, we can buff him. We can give him like strength buffing potions, food, armor. But you can see how little damage he's doing. He's really here just to carry stuff for us. And that's what the camel's for as well. Because obviously we don't ride the camels and the mounts. That would be barbaric, wouldn't it? We don't do barbaric here. Rufflecopter. I'm just kind of like renowned for failing to use the camel for like as a mount, aren't I? Right, let's make sure we stay beneath 25% encumbrance. The cookies respawn. I've got the timer set so they don't respawn, Bomber. That's it. Agony's Attic. It's a clothing mod that puts in a bunch of skirts, dresses, etc. Does it? Oh, very nice, very nice. Rockside messed me up. Anything I haven't been able to beat. Yeah, he is tough, definitely. Yep, yeah, I did defeat him solo. I've done it a couple of times. I think, did I do it on the last playthrough? I didn't think we used a thrall, didn't we? We used Freya on the last playthrough, but I did fight him solo on my solo run. You had to remind Anna that she can reset the respawn times. Doombringer does not suffer to be ridden. Yeah, he's not there to be ridden. He's there to run around behind us. He's just like more of a decorative thing, carrying the shopping. Nice thing is he'll just kind of level up as he kills these scorpions. So he'll get more health. He'll do more damage. You can see he's level 2. You can see on the HUD there. Oh, there's a bit of an audio bug going on. What was I going to tell you? I click here, yeah, I can see he's level 3. Well, why does that say 2 then? What is that about? Is that a bug? Okay, the den is here. This is the den. We're heading to speak to Urik Master Tamer, whom we can buy camels for 10 gold coins. When we get to him, I'll show you where you can get them on Siptah as well. Dun 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 dun. This is the how little aloe I have in my inventory is a crime, isn't it? What is this buff? This is like a cold protection. I'm gonna keep that because I'll probably repair those. I'd like to have my little dancer's outfit situation. Another bug, yeah. He's got a bit of a flatulence problem. He's well known for weaponizing his gas. Absolutely. This playthrough, you should name him Doombringer the Downtrodden for all he'll be asked to carry. Yeah, that's it. Doesn't agonies add to it requires tot, does it? We could also use animals if we wanted to as followers. If you want the absolute biggest carry capacity possible, you can have either a tier 4 bearer or a camel follower, like fighter variant. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And plus a camel mount, because the camel mounts have more carry slots than a horse. Should we fight him and then we can grab a bit of iron while we're here? He's going to kill off Thrall, possibly. Can you get this guy? He's only got 500 health. There you go. We've got to heal through any poison that we have. There you go. He's helping himself to poison to potions because of the because of Bethral's mod. There you go. I can word. There's a rhino boss over here. We're not going to speak to, but we can learn the Mitra religion while we're here. Let's do that. Dun, 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 dun. This is just a regular croc. Look out for the shiny blue eyes. If he has shiny blue eyes, it's a demon croc variant and therefore does more damage and has better drops. That never happened. Do you imagine that? Are you feeling all right? You seem tired. There's a bit of aloe here we could pick up. But watch out for that big armoured fellow over there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. I hear you. Okay, so we're here at Muriela's Hope. This is where you can learn the Mitra religion. But bear in mind, there are trainers that teach you religions, but there's also little items that you can pick up from... Okay, he didn't have to do that. Alright, he chose violence. Anyway, so there are some items, just like this set eyeballs that we picked up from the altar on day 1. What do we go for next? Let's do some vitality, I think. We'll get up to the first perk in vitality. That'll give us passive health regen, which will help us in battle. So this is Muriela the Artisan. You can learn
of Mitra upon you,
Acolyte of Mitra here.
Once,
Yeah.
was deaf to
I
the
wish
words
if
of
you
the
clicked
divine.
goodbye that they would shut up. I don't know about you people. So we've learnt Mitra. Can I get you on attack there? Thanks. Let's go defensive so he doesn't just attack everybody. I'm going to run up these stairs to collect a recipe book so I can learn some recipes. Food crafting recipes. I forget what it is, but I need this one. Specialist cooking 7. I forget why I need this, but I do need this. Hold on, let me tell you. This gives me chili desert style. Chili desert style, which is a really good food, warming food. Is that all? I guess so. I guess so. Why doesn't it say on the wiki how much it warms you? I think it has like a high warming value, doesn't it? Let me just have a quick look on science time, people. Cover your eyes if you're weak to science. Let me do... It gives you, yeah, 4 cold protection. There you go. So now we can craft that if we want to. Okay, we're going to go back to normal mode. There you go. You can uncover your eyes, weak people. Hello, Angel. Hello, hello. Maybe there should be a mod that changes the dialogue text to shut up already. Yeah, maybe. They're building the Oasis such a beautiful spot. It's such a lovely place, isn't it? Only played single player, had problems with TOT on UE4, and now stay away from mods that have another mod as a requirement. Yeah. But the bunny looked at us wrong. It did, definitely. Dirty science users, that's it. There you go. We also have this honey whiskey as well. I don't think we really need this now. I'm going to drop that because I'm just trying to keep things down to a minimum. I will want some crystal to make a thaumaturgy bench. Okay, so there you go. So we learnt this. This is where we are. This is Muriela's Hope. Yeah, I'm in E7. Alright, ticking off things. Get down here. Do. It's a good idea to collect all the food recipes. Alright, let's go get ourselves a camel. And then let's head up to Mounds of the Dead and see if we can get some armor pieces for our follower. Keep him alive. So we can carry all of our crap. I mean, very, very valuable, useful survival gear. Obviously, that's what I mean. You are going to need some yellow lotus flowers to craft a potion of natural learning if you want to reset your feet. And there's... wait, that's... Yes. And then the yellow lotus potion, which is a stamina buff these days. This is what these look like. You will need some of those. They grow near water. Generally, wherever you find aloe, there's usually some yellow lotus. Just loosely. So, I think probably we're going to put down a stable down here so we can convert our camel mount. But first of all, we're going to purchase a couple of camels. Shall we do this first, actually? Because then we can use our materials. Let me see about this. So I want stable. I think it's in survival. Oh. Here we go. Apprentice tamer. That will teach me the animal pen. Oh, no, this is the one I want. Stable master. I am going to want this as well. But not immediately, so I'm not going to bother with that. So let's place a stable here. And we can use this to convert a horse foal. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yes. And or a camel to a mount. Okay, so do I have what I need for it? I need some brick and some shaped wood. Okay, so let's make a smithing thingy again. Let's cook some bricks. Now, I can get some shaped wood from this NPC camp, the den, from the boxes, or I can make shaped wood in a carpenter's bench from some wood. And we don't have to make a lot of it. Let me put him on attack. Aggressive, so he can defend us.
I will cut your heart out.
Make some aloe.
My bite is dead.
Nice. Okay, so we need some fuel. Actually, because I've got Unlock Plus, can pull this in here. Can't pull the fuel in though, can I? No. Let's use a bit of coal. Cook up some bricks. And then we're going to need some... Now, I think what I might do, because he's very vulnerable to death. While that's doing that, let's go buy the camels. Sandstorm is on its way. Just need to make sure he's got like 2 slots. Should I do both things? I just want to kind of show you that you can get shaped wood. Oh, I've never seen that before. Carpentry. There it is. So I can either make a carpenter's bench. So we do have some wraps if we do get affected by the sandstorm. We might be on the edge of it. I don't know if that's going to affect us here. I think we can see it and we can see the effects, but it's not going to affect us. If it did affect us, and if you see the debuff in the bottom right hand corner down here saying sandstorm, you'll start taking damage, and then you'll want to basically start doing a wrap. Start wrapping through it. Because the animation is slow, it should just protect you entirely from it. Or you can go into a cave or into your house, someone else's house, that kind of thing. Okay, I don't think we're being affected, just we can see it from here. Okay, I want to place a carpenter's bench. So I need a bit more stone. A bit more wood. Is this just dry? Yeah. Wood. There's some trees over here. Grab a bit of tree. Is the sandstorm mask worth making? I would say yes, but when you go to Shattered Springs to get a lot of brimstone. I would say generally for sandstorms, not really, particularly. Personally, especially when you get like higher level, you're really not going to be affected by it too much. You know, you're gonna have enough health and armor and stuff like that. It's just not going to affect you. I would say like if you're taking damage and you're fighting, then it's a bit of a pain in the butt, so you might want to just avoid fighting during sandstorms. The main thing I really want the sandstorm breathing mask for is for poison. So like I said, if you go to Shattered Springs, which is over here on the map, there's just noxious gas all over around here, and this is a really good place to harvest a bunch of brimstone. You can harvest a bunch from some caves. There's like a Sinner's Refuge over here. There's some caves along here that have some brimstone as well. So yeah, I don't really use it apart from for Shattered Springs. That's it. And there's also a boss fight in Shattered Springs, so you kind of want to have some like noxious gas protection for that. All right, let's make our carpentry bench so that we can make some shaped wood. There you go. I think I only need like 10. Okay, it was bugged then. So I only needed 10, but I do want to show you where you can get some shaped wood otherwise. Companions. Stable. So now all you need is 10 twine. We'll make that in our inventory. It's going to take a bit longer for you to craft these things, but I have crafting speed on uber fast because I'm very impatient. There you go, and here's our stables. There you go. I've said this before, I'm going to probably repeat this several times throughout the playthrough. Bear in mind that, I don't know if I really talked about decay. I think I might have said I was going to talk about it later. If you're playing on a server, if you're not in single player, then usually there is decay enabled. And you need to know what the decay time is on that particular server. It will vary. On our server, I think it's like 10 days, people, is it? Max decay time. But you'll see it in hours. The best thing to do is to, whenever you place anything at all, make a repair hammer. Put it in your hand. And if decay is switched on, you can see it says decays in and a dot, like a colon and a hyphen. You'll see how long these things will last for. Placeables like this will decay in like an hour. And then they'll go into an abandoned state, and then they will disappear completely, including anything inside it. And once it goes into a decayed state, anything that's in a decayed state can be demolished by another player, and then it can be looted, right? As like a intentional thing in PvE I'm talking about here. Obviously in PvP you can just destroy things anyway. But in PvE, if it decays, people can destroy it and loot it. So if you want to increase the decay time, you're going to need to add more, invest more into a build. So you really want to think about placing placeables like this on foundations as a bare minimum. If you put them, enclose them in some kind of house with a roof, you're going to generally add more decay time onto it. So have a repair hammer in your hand, play around with it. There is a little guide from the wiki in our Discord in the Conan channel about how decay works, so you might want to refer to that if you want kind of a bit more information. But in short, if you place anything whatsoever, a little fire, a bedroll, stables, anything like that, it's going to decay. Okay, so if you're just putting it there for like an hour, you're just running around, you're going to sort this, you're going to demolish it anyway, like we're going to do, it doesn't really matter too much. But if you take longer, if you die, if you get into a death loop, you log out, you're away for a while, expect them to be gone when you come back. There you go, that's my PSA on decay. I'm playing in single player and there's no decay enabled. Alright, so we have everything we need. We've placed our stables, and we're going to buy a couple of camels now. I want to buy 2 camels because at some point I might want to use one as a follower, like a fighter, and then one as a mount. The fighter follower one you need to put in an animal taming pen, and the mount you have to put in the stables. So depending on what you convert the camel in, you'll get a different type of follower. That only really applies to camels. It doesn't apply to horses. Or rhinos, as far as I can remember. I never use rhinos. You only get rhinos as mounts if you have the Siptah DLC. Alright, so now we need 20 gold coins. We've got 100 that I've looted from chests and enemies. He's not going to attack me. I wish they'd fix this. There's a couple of people, like NPCs that you can speak to, and they insta-aggro. They don't fight you, but they just, like, make noises as if they are. So now we can
walk out of here with a bargain. Or a frown.
There you go. So we're going to buy 2 camel calves by clicking on that. Thank you, sir. And then let's just pop them in here. I'm just reorganizing his inventory based on weight by taking everything out and putting it back in again. There we go. We're less than 24% encumbrance. So we're going to take him and we're going to take the camel to convert it. It probably will convert like instantly. But I do want to show you that you can get some shaped wood from this location as well. Before we head up to Mounds of the Dead. Don't you find clothing so restrictive in Conan Exiles? No, not really. Yes, no. Well, the claws. We should check for the claws, definitely. Oh, the saga of the claws. Okay, so let's place a camel in here. In its stables, so we'll get a mount variation or variant or whatever in there. We're going to need a bit of plant fiber for that to convert him. Cheap as chips. There's only one level of... There you go. I gave it one and we got the camel. When you're using an animal taming pen, there are different kind of like grades or levels of animals that you can convert. There are greater versions and like standard versions, and some of them have multiple tiers. If you have a look on the wiki at different types of food, depending on the food that you put in with animals in an animal taming pen, again this is a stables, not an animal taming pen, then you can have a greater or lesser chance of getting better versions. That's all I'm going to say on that at the moment. Okay, so now we have a camel mount who we can just place. And it's our friendo. What am I going to call him? Okay, we know he's called Doombringer because he's always called Doombringer. Is that too long a name? Giant Doombringer. Bob. Do you enjoy Exile Lands over Isle of Siptah or just more experience with Exile Lands? Yes. Both of those things. But we will be going to Siptah. Definitely. Anna's not getting YouTube chat. The deer in Bicep Bar. You can go straight to Siptah Camel Seller from Sep. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that, Gatamalata, actually. Battle was intense, had me worried. Yeah, Jenny did not complete. Oh, did it not complete, Shinrin? To achieve by the prison sitting. What about Lone Fisherman? Yeah. Yes. Shall we draw the next winner for our next giveaway, friendos? This giveaway is for the Stygian Pyramid Components set. We're doing individual specific giveaways for specific things today. And they'll be starting a new giveaway after this one. So exclamation mark ticket into Twitch chat if you want to win the Stygian Pyramid Components set from the bazaar. And I will do a countdown and we'll draw the winner. And then I'll whisper the winner straight away if you're... Yes. Otherwise, I'll just write your name down and try and get in touch with you. If I can't contact you, if I can't send you your key within 48 hours, it will go back into the pool of keys for other people. There you go. I don't know why I do this to myself. Okay, I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the giveaway. Okay, let's draw a winner. And the winner of the Stygian Pyramid Components is MG Child. Congratulations to MG Child. Are you here? There you are. Excellent. Right, let me send you your key, my friend. Let me do this. Actually, this is going to be easier. Congratulations to you. Here we go. All right. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Here we go. Let's write that there. Stygian Pyramid Components. Here we go. There you go. There's your key. Congratulations to you. Hope you enjoy that. Let me unpin this message. Let me mark this as done. It's so much focusing like late at night. It's such a challenge. The next giveaway is for the war-torn Nemedian ruins. War-torn Nemedian ruins. I don't know why I'm repeating it like that. Oh dear. I'm going to start it in a second. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let me grab this piece of information. Starting the giveaway. There we go. There you go. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat for a chance to win the war-torn Nemedian ruins, which is a bazaar item. All these codes are redeemable in the bazaar in-game. There you go. Oof. All right, and we will draw the winner during the stream. I don't know what I'm going to say. Oh god. Okay. Right. Have I done all the things? I think I've done all the things. I pinned a message. Blah blah blah. Beautiful, marvelous, wonderful. All right, let's get back to it, shall we? Okay. So now we have Doombringer. Should I just call him Doombringer? It's getting a bit lengthy a name, isn't it? No, we'll call it Dragon Slayer. Let's do it. So, what are we going to do now? I wanted to show you what you can get from the boxes. I'm going to leave Doombringer here. But basically now, this camel that you convert in a stable, you can place a saddle in there and then you can use it as a mount. You'll be able to click E on him when you equip him with a saddle. For that, you need to craft a saddler's workbench. I'm just going to search for that because it's just quicker. But even if you don't have the ability to make the saddler's workbench, then you can still have him follow you around, which is kind of handy because he has a lot of inventory space. We can make one of those if I learn armor. So let's click F on that armor thing, and then I can do that. So that's the prerequisite. Then I can learn saddle workbench. Something that we really should do up here is put down a... God, he does so little damage. I could give him a better weapon. I could give him mine. Let's put down a bedroll here. There we go. Yeah, I did want to show you where you could buy a camel from Siptah, which is up here. You go up there to the camp of the castaways. From Sepamaru, you can buy a camel from there, but I wanted to show you on Exiled Lands. So, I've got a bedroll down. I'm going to leave him here for a moment because I don't want him to aggro anybody. I'm going to give him some, what is it called? Plant fiber. He can carry anything, so I don't need to worry about... He can carry any weapons that I don't need right now, and he's not going to draw them, which is why they're kind of handy. I will take my truncheon bindings with me. I could repair those if I had the materials. Alright, I'm going to leave him here as well. He's on aggressive and chase. Doombringer is on... He doesn't have any aggression anyway. Alright, so let's go see if we can get some... No. Stay here, stay here. If we can get some shaped wood. I'm leaving him there because he's going to aggro people and it's less for me to worry about. So I want to see, because there's some chests around here, if you get things like palisades and stuff like that, you can loot them from the boxes, you can place them down, dismantle them, and then you can get the materials, which can be shaped wood. So let's climb here. There's also coins in these boxes as well. So if you haven't got 10 coins yet. Let's see which of these gives us shaped wood. You can use a steel repair hammer to check your... Ooh. Abysmal spear. That's cool. Let's take all these. We'll just place them down and we'll see which ones give us shaped wood. Now, if we're going to be around the perimeter like this, we could technically bring the camel and our follower. But you can climb around inside the den. Okay, I didn't mean to sit down. And if I do that, I don't want them being aggroed, because they'll just... The camel won't die, but my follower will die. My bearer, probably. There we go. You can skin this guy for rhino hide, thick hide, and things like that. Okay, so I want to use the... what is it called? Build hammer to delete these. Oh, it gives me the chair back, does it? Okay, well, I can't do that then. Let's just dismantle it. Shaped wood. There you go. I got one shaped wood from each of these. Okay. We've got some stools. You can just use these in a house if you want. Doo-doo. Shaped wood. Shaped wood. Stygian table. There we go. Shaped wood. I think this is just wood, this one. No, more shaped wood. There you go. This is a fantastic demonstration. Well done, me. A true professional. More shaped wood, you see? Game, you're so nice to me sometimes. Insulated wood for that one. Doo-doo. Branch and... 11 silk was good, actually. We've got 9. I needed 10. Let's see if we can get one more. Shall I... harvest this guy? Doo-doo, doo-doo. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay, let's have a little looky look. Well, I got 9 out of 10 immediately. It's just RNG what you get in these boxes. I don't remember. Has anyone got yellow, purple lotus orbs from these chests around here? We can get them from Sepamaru, I know. Do 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 do. Chest, 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 chest. There's a couple over here. You can just run around this scaffolding and loot these chests. It would be really funny if I died there, wouldn't it? There you go. We definitely will have enough from in here. And we got an iron cleaver as well, which is nice. I'm not going to loot all these things. Let's see what's in these boxes, though. I would say the den, like at this stage, you're probably going to die in there. Because they're not super tough. They're like moderately tough. A bed as well. But if you don't have any armor whatsoever, these guys are going to just absolutely destroy you. Okay, I got what I needed. So we'll go back to our friendo. And we'll place these. Snake will have respawned as well. Might be a sight to see Doombringer wielding a two-handed sword, but that is beneath him. He farts instead. He's like really cornered the market on farting on enemies. It's just like no one else can do it like him. So he doesn't need to wield any weapons. Ready? But yes, I got a purple lotus sword for the den the other day. Did you? Okay, we must remember to get to look for the claws, friendos. As soon as we do this, we'll look for the claws. So there are some... there's a legendary set of like claws called the black claws, which are punching daggers that spawn on a bench just outside the den over here. And I just have the worst luck getting them. And people are always like saying, oh, I've got loads of them and all that stuff. So let me just make sure we see what we get from these items. I mean, it took us no time at all, didn't it? Ta-da. To get the shaped wood that we needed. So if you don't want to... Now, you could keep the bed, and then you could have like a choice of spawns. I'm tempted to do that, actually. Let's place these awnings. There you go. Branch and leather. That's a nice one, isn't it? You can also get cooked leather from baby dragons in the Unnamed City. That's my favourite place to get a decent amount of cooked leather. That is not bad, is it? That is very nice. Oh. Got some tents here. They look very nice. Shaped wood and silk. There we go. We got the shaped wood that we wanted just from looting just this place. Which is just really handy, really, because this is obviously where we get the camels from. These palisades. I don't recommend that you use these. You could do some kind of, like, cool traps for world bosses. But you might find that you die in the traps rather than them. Don't ask me how I know. And I do recommend that you don't put these around your base. Unless you have, like, a very specific, like, very small purge base or something like that. But if you have like a big base particularly, anybody who... You see how I got spiked then? Anybody wandering into these spikes, the player, followers, mounts will possibly die. And the biggest problem is if you have a big base, sometimes these don't spawn in soon enough for people to be able to see them and avoid them. So this is like one... I mean, people used to use these all the time on servers when we had the old purge system, which was like random. So yeah, I recommend you don't surround your base with these, basically. But you know, if you're doing like a little purge or something, I don't know, maybe you do you boo-boo. There you go. I got loads of shaped wood from those. Some banners, silken branches. There you go. Easy peasy. There you go. So there you go. So we could have made this without making a carpenter's bench. I just wanted to show you both options. All right. So let's delete this stuff. We'll check for the black claws, and then we're going to head up to Mounds of the Dead. Doo-doo. So I'm keeping the second camel calf because I'm going to want to convert that into a fighter variant. Let's go here. We can cook the feast. I'm not going to put this spear on him because he's going to use it. Don't care about bugs. You can eat the bugs if you want to. You can also use them in fish traps. I'm not going to use bones right now. Don't care about these. Let's place these so we can just dismantle them. Don't care about the tapestry. Seven iron bars. That is nice, isn't it? Okay, you got candles. Candle stubs and blue dye. Okay. Nice. Don't care about dyes and stuff. You need a dyer's bench to dye your gear. I don't think... They haven't changed that, have they? Did they change something about that, people? Okay, I'm going to drop these bits and bobs. We'll keep the silk. Okay. Wait. What am I going to drop, peeps? I don't care about branches. I can get more branches. Okay. Alright, I'm less than 25% encumbrance, which means I don't have a movement penalty. Alright, so let's take our trusty friend. Was I going to make a saddle bench? Shall I do that first? Leather and twine. I could do that, couldn't I? If I loot some more. Shall we do it? 50 leather. Am I like super close to it? I am, aren't I? Alright, let's see if we can get some more leather. We could fight a baby dragon in the unnamed city. I'm not going to do that right now. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit of leather. Do 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 do. I wonder if those boxes have just respawned, actually. Should we check? As we ran away and came back again. No. Right, let's try our luck. Hi there. So we could make a tanner's bench if we wanted to. Or a tannery or whatever. Hi there. This is probably a mistake. Let's run around this bit of scaffolding. Oh yeah, encounter. Great. If that happens, if the sky opens up and enemies start falling from it, you might want to avoid that if you're early game. Have I missed a chest? I'm pretty sure there's some over there. Just need like 5 leather. Do. Sometimes I ask myself why I do this. I totally don't need to do this. I could just make a tannery later. Chest. One over there. I don't want to go that way. Or over there. Loot goblins are like yelling at the screen now, going, "It's this way, go this way. She's a fool. Does she even know this game?" Okay, can I get over there without getting unfriended? Maybe. Oh, shittles. Oh shit. That was absolutely so painful. Please don't have arrows. Please don't shoot me with an arrow. No archers. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you know what? Because we've got this thing going on, I'm just going to, like, abandon ship. Let's go get off followers and just go to mounds. Is it the storm sick thing? Oh, no, it's the eggs thing, yeah. We're not doing that unarmed, like, unarmored. Okay, let's abandon ship. Let's just pretend that never happened. Let's go. Oh, it's so peaceful. Oh, tentacles, yeah. Hello, egg. Hello. Funny caught you live. Ah, welcome, friendo. Okay, let's go to mounds. Now that we've got a camel and we've got a follower, a bearer. So I do have a movement penalty. Oh yeah, I've got these. I don't, yeah. I don't know, will I get leather from the bed? I think I get hide from the bed, don't I? Silk. Hide, yeah. Iron bars. That's about it, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, if we persevered, we could get some more leather. But, alright, let's take our friendos. I don't want to take him into the, unnamed city. Alright, from here... Okay, I'm checking for the daggers, people. The claws. What's the thing in the sky? I've never seen him before. It's an encounter they added, like, in the Age of Sorcery. There's various different ones that happen around the map. They used to call them events, but they changed the name to encounters because now the events are things like the Headhunter event, the Sacred Hunt event. So, potato, potato, I guess. So there might be some claws on the bench over here. If I unfriend the bearer, I'll probably get another bearer pack. We haven't named him. Do you want to come up with a name for him, friendos? This is a conspiracy to get me to be, like, mindful about my inventory space, isn't it, peeps? Okay, one bearer. No claws.
Will grant me cunning.
They're so evenly matched, it's embarrassing.
I will cut your heart out.
Indeed. Okay, let's take the supply materials. Can you take these, Doom Friendo? We go. Might get some more aloe leaves on our way up. Let's get those from the oasis over here. Bizarre. Bob the Bagman. Bizarre Barry. I don't mind that one. Bizarre Barry. Bob the Bagman. Oh, Kerry. They have camels. They do have camels, yeah. For a long time. Since Age of War? Yes, Age of War. Camels were added. They were hysterically broken when they first added them, weren't they, people? They could fly. Right, aloe from here. I don't know why I'm so tired this week, people. It's because I was off last week. I'm, like, trying to recover from having to be awake and stuff. Bizarre Barry. Gormless George. He's pretty useless except for carry stuff. He's not a bad one. He will level up from me killing things as well. I'm going to try to avoid aggroing the rhino friendo. In the process of getting some heals. Is he with me? He is with me. There he is. Okay, there's aloe over here. I don't mind the crocodiles, but they're legendary. We're going to want a bit of heals because we're going to be going up to Lands of the Dead, which is going to be tough. You do, you do. Do 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 do. Oh, he's there. Some aloe next to him. We could probably kill him, honestly. Do, 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 do. Dum, 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 dum. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, hello, hello. I don't see any over here. How much have I got? I'm fine. Plenty of aloe. I'll just make sure I've got a couple of stacks made. Make sure he's got some on him. I don't care about coal. Alright, perfect. What is my encumbrance at? 23. Beautiful. Shall we fight a baby dragon? So I can make a saddle? Shall we do that? Do you want to see that, people? It just seems silly to, like, run up to mounds. Come on, let's go fight a baby dragon. It's an entirely stupid thing to do at this stage of the game. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to use probably a combination of stuff. Come on, let's do it. Do. I need a camel. When camels first came out, they were broken. I named mine Hamil. Just Hamels, I could say. Make camel jokes. Oh my god. Do. Check out the bug we found, yeah. The heat wave that made you tired. Only just recovered myself. Do you think so? I don't know. It might be. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. I have discovered recently that my eyeballs need to be... I need my, like, glasses prescription probably updating. Because, like, my close-up reading isn't as good. What does that mean, people? I'm, like, short-sighted. I've been wearing glasses since I was a kid. And, now I, like... But I see better with my glasses if I take my glasses off up close. I don't know what's going on there. So I've got to get my eyes tested soon. Do. I hope it isn't like all the screen time, honestly. Cool, Barrett. Doom Sherpa. Getting old, can't read small things. But so I hear you on that, Sen, maybe. But I can see fine if I take my glasses off. It's only when with my glasses on up close that I can't see very well. Isn't that funny? I don't understand how that works. Your poor feet running on that hot sand right there. Come on, I know. Let's go kill a baby dragon. Come on. In a video game, YouTube, because dragons don't exist in real life. Yes. I have to say, though, YouTube, fortunately, seems to have been much more chill about Conan streams and Valheim streams and stuff recently. You are Death Shed Nerd. Oh, is Lee back? Lee, are you all right today, my dear? You were a bit drunk yesterday, weren't you, friendo? Are you all right? Yes. You are Death Shed Nerd. You think you can see fine? You think you see fine? Yeah. Well, I just found that I was taking my glasses off to like look at things up close, and I was like, wait a minute. Why am I doing that? Because I see I see fine like far away with my glasses on. I have like short-sighted, as I said. But yeah, up close, I find myself taking my glasses off now to see things. So I don't know. I hope things are like all right and everything. I don't know, people. I have the same problem. I have 2 sets of glasses, normal, which makes anything closer than a meter across my eyes, but a computer set that works for looking at things up close. What's the reason for it, Demas? Is it an age thing? Or is this like time for bifocals? Is that what bifocals are? Unfriend forever crew. I think it's a symptom of gluing your eyeballs to a screen. You need to use a PVA water-based glue. Stop it, Bomber. Okay, we're gonna find some baby dragons to unfriend. They might kill my friendo here. He's got a tiny bit of armor. Can I? Yeah, no, I can't give him broken things. Well, let's go die together, shall we? Unnamed bearer. Okay, we're in the unnamed city, under which the new dungeon is based or located. And there's a few baby dragons here. And we're here because if you kill the baby dragons in a video game, and you harvest them, then you get cooked leather. So you don't need to actually tan the leather yourself. They're probably going to one-shot me. To try not to get hit. This sword that I have... Okay, not a one-shot. This sword that I have does bleed. He's there as a distraction, mainly. Hey! Wasn't worried at all. Totally chill. Everything's normal. Okay, so now we can make our saddle, hopefully. Harvest little critter. There you go, cooked leather. What'd I tell you? So how much do I... Yeah, I've definitely got enough. We could fight one more, but that is the big dragon. There's the baby dragon. I was like, wait, she looks big. Okay, we don't need more leather. Let's go, people. Let's go place the saddler's bench. We make this. Double check I have what I need. Yeah, I've got enough leather. It's good, isn't it? Right, let's get out of here. Place the saddler's work table, make a saddle in there, and then we'll ride up to Mounds of the Dead majestically with pride. Ciri living up to her name finally. I know! Hit Dragon Slayer. When I was younger, I was slightly far-sighted, long-sighted, whatever it's called. However, I grew out of it. They did say to me when I was little that as I got older, my eyesight would probably get better because of the way being short-sighted like works, because people get more far-sighted as they get older or something. But now I'm finding that I don't know. I guess I see fine up close as long as I don't have my glasses on. Like, you see all these like elderly people, no offense, but who like hold their arms out really far so they could read text. You know what I'm saying, elder people. There's a bunch of different ages in this community, but I'm not like that. If I take my glasses off, I can see like super close up. So I don't know what that's about. I assume it's just like a normal thing, but it is a very recent thing. Oh, get off my critter. This is just like a regular fella. He looks very, very Vegas. But he's just a regular dude. Okay, let's do this. So I need 50 twine. Here we go. Nope, not that. What am I doing? This one. Okay, let's make a camel saddle. This thing here. So I need 20 twine for that. Camel saddle light. Perfect. Press Biopia, everyone will get it. Really? Is this a nomad run? I don't know, Shinrin, honestly. I just generally get worse the older you get. Is that what it is? I have 2 pairs of prescription glasses. One for far and one for reading. But for the computer monitor, I use over-the-counter cheaters. When we invented the monitor, we created a distance that was not the same one we invented for books. I do like my glasses too, and yes, that's what bifocals are for, but they're annoying. I'd rather just take my glasses off, honestly, to read stuff. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Right, let's get our camel situation. Demolish that. Bada bing, bada boom. Then he can have a camel saddle. Marvelous. Right. Oh, yeah. We ride. Do I want anything else while we're here? Does anyone need anything from the shop? Bifocals hit my eyes. I couldn't wear them. Oh, God. I can imagine that they're really annoying, actually. I'd rather just take my glasses off. I think it's fine. I don't drive anyway, so I don't need to worry about, like, randomly, like, being unable to see stuff far away. Oh, no. Been slightly long-sighted since I was a kid. I don't need glasses, though. And I'll be 57 on Friday, so leave off the age jokes, please. Hey, you're definitely not the oldest person here, Panther. It's not better if getting longer-sighted means more expense on new glasses. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to probably keep using the same glasses, honestly. But I just want them to check everything's all right, honestly. Because it's very, very recent that I've noticed this. Like, it feels quite sudden. Duck walks into a store and says, give me some chapstick and put it on my bill. Lee, you weren't here earlier, but everyone has been sent to the corner this evening. If you'd make your way to the corner, please. That was a terrible joke. Thank you. Thank you. Outrageous. Yes, we're going to mounds. Oh, I didn't attune the obelisk. Let's attune the obelisk here. Happy birthday. You're still a young CC. There's always someone older in this chat, honestly. You think you're the oldest person in this chat, there's always somebody older. There we go. We've attuned the obelisk. We didn't attune the obelisk in the unnamed city. Let me help him because got a couple of fellas on him. So this obelisk here, these are dotted around the map. You will be able to make map rooms when you speak to the archivist in the unnamed city. You speak to the fella in here and learn cartographer, and he'll teach you how to craft a map room, and then you'll be able to teleport to each of these obelisks as long as you've attuned your bracelet. So whenever you see one of those, just make sure you click on it and leave quickly because you'll be corrupted when you're nearby.
So do I.
Do.
Like the Cobra Exile, my fight is death.
Exactly. Ooh, repair kit. Take that. Don't mind if I do. So what are we at? 58% now. Heavy pad we can use to make heavy armor, but I'm not going to bother with that because I'm going to craft my own armor. My chemical base is valuable, but we can get more of all these things. Blah, blah, blah. Back down to 23%. This is really like my goal on this playthrough now, is as much as possible to try to keep my encumbrance beneath 25% so that I don't have any movement penalty. And if you want to know more about that, I did make a short about it. !Bot nerf in Twitch chat, or it's in the description of the YouTube video if you're watching this on YouTube live or later on the VOD. Hello, people on the VOD. This is Shattered Springs. We were talking about this earlier. This is a great source of brimstone. It's basically like sulfur lakes. You run in there, you're going to get poisoned by noxious gas. Your followers will not, so they're fine. But you're going to need a sandstorm breathing mask of some kind to survive in there. There's also a boss in there and things like that. And you will get attacked by things. It's very foggy here, isn't it? Okay. So we're heading up to Mounds. Let's go. We're going to go up through Crown Grove, I guess. This is the entrance to the Warmaker Sanctuary. Flail's Stronghold. Through that door there. There's a level 60 dungeon we will do later. Where should we build? Oh, aloe. Let's get a bit of aloe. Where should I build on this playthrough, people? I'm tempted to build, like, right next to the Cyclopean Halls, honestly. Because I just kind of want to, like, run in and out of there a lot. I'm not sure. It's the fake aloe / agave or whatever. Plant fiber is going to go on Doom until he gets to 1,000. He's going to heal from that. So when you have animals, or yes, any follower basically, including humans, you'll see the foods that they can eat here for healing. And the main thing you need to know really is that the food here is the 10 heal per second food, and then it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 heal per second, each of these foods. So for the camel, the fastest healing he's going to get from any food is going to be purple lotus flowers, and the lowest is going to be plant fiber. It's also very cheap, and you can just keep a stack of it in there. Hops is also, like, these are quite easy to get in abundance if you go to the right locations. This you can get abundantly in the north, around the highlands. This you can get around in the jungle. You can also loot this from skeletons in the unnamed city, places like that. Wherever you see skeletons, they can drop a bunch of purple lotus flowers. You can also use a leavening agent as well, which you can get in the north as well. I wouldn't bother with shade spice plant fiber. I wouldn't bother with puffball mushrooms. These spawn quite abundantly in certain places in the jungle, but you can use these to make noxious arrows. I'd rather do that. So you can also do seeds if you want to, which you'll get a lot of, and vines from certain types of trees around waterways. Each of these types of food will give them certain chances of leveling in certain attributes. So if you want your camel to get the most health possible, then you could feed them vines to get the most vitality. I don't really bother with that because they're just going to get a huge amount of health anyway. It doesn't matter to me whatsoever. But if you want to min-max how much health your camel gets for funsies, feel free to do that. All right, let's go. Let me show you the bearer as well. For him, I generally fill his inventory with gruel because it's a cheap food, but you can see the same applies to here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 heal per second. If you want him to get the most vitality possible, you can feed him grilled steaks, or just make sure he's always got grilled steaks. If you want him to level up in strength, you can give him gruel for that. I just don't bother with this anymore. I used to. It just doesn't do enough for it to warrant the effort as far as I'm concerned. So all I want is I will feed him a food buff and a potion buff later on. Pork related items. I'll show you that later. And then I'll just make sure he's got a healing food like gruel or something like that, just so he can passively heal from that. Then because I'm using the Better Thralls mod, I'll just make sure he's got a stack, at least 1 stack, probably 2 stacks sometimes, of weak aloe potions or better later on, so that he will help himself to drink those and try not to die, basically. There you go. This is Crown Grove. This is a gorgeous place to build. It's a bit like the savannah over here in terms of like animals. There's like lions, tigers. There are no bears. There are rhinos. What else are there, people? Yes, there's a white tiger boss up here. If you see a white tiger, run away if it's early game. How are you seeing the strength and all when you're hovering over food? Unlock plus. The mod is Unlock plus that shows you that. The percentages. Spots aloe from a mile away and complains about eyesight. She's an anti-Lou goblin now. It's been 35. Thank you, Kevin. Let's do the next giveaway, shall we, people? Okay, let's exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat to enter the giveaway. The current giveaway is for the war-torn Nemedian ruins. So exclamation mark ticket in the chat. I will whisper the winner on Twitch. Make sure Twitch whispers are open. Okay. I'm going to count down from 10 and then I'll draw the winner of the giveaway and I'll send you your key. Ooh, there you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the giveaway. Okay, let's draw the winner. And the winner of the War-Torn Ruins is Random546. Are you in the chat, my friend? Random546. Are you here? Are you here? Let me write your name against the key. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Let me see if I can send it to you whether you're here or not. You're here, yay! Hello, friendo. Let me send you your key. Congratulations. There we go. Key sent. Congratulations, random. Let me mark this. Let me unpin this. And make sure this giveaway is finished.
Load Runners 71 just subscribed with Prime.
Load Runner, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome, welcome. Shall we do another one? Let's do another, shall we? This is going to be the last one of tonight, I think. This is going to be for the Sandstone supersets. Let me get this started. Bum 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 bum. Have I done that right? So much concentration. Okay, so this is going to be for the Sandstone superset. So exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat to enter. Yada yada yada. Bada bing bada boom. If you're interested in winning that item. We're doing specific giveaways each time this time, rather than like asking you what you want. There you go. So if you'd like to win the Sandstone superset from the Bazaar, exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat. And I will whisper the winner. Alright, perfect. Alright, friendos. Welcome everybody joining us. It was a nice hangover today. You had to work today, Lee. How many drinks did you have in the end last night? You just got home from work. Oh gosh, I hope you're not drinking again. Who is Rufio anyway? It's from Peter Pan? Hook? It's from Hook. You had 8. You didn't have 18 beers. Seriously? Is that how many beers you had? Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Alright, let me drop stuff. Okay, less than 24%. Right, have I done all the things? I'm trying to do so many things right now. Okay, let's go. Up to Mounds. Let's see if we can get some armor. Alright, through Crown Grove up to Mounds of the Dead. Oop North. Got our trusty friendo. We're going to try and get some armor for him so that he doesn't die. And then we're going to work out where we're going to live. We're being semi-nomadic at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to be fully nomadic in this playthrough. Lighting is just so gorgeous, isn't it? It's just... Dun, 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 dun. Gotta stop and smell the roses sometimes, people. Hook, yes, Hook, the movie Hook. I've watched Hook with Robin Williams. Yeah, it's that musical thing. Rufio is from Hook. I don't know even how we added it. I feel like somebody requested it at some point, like years ago. Someone might remember. I like that movie though. It's lovely, isn't it? Julia Roberts and Robin Williams. Another beer. I'm on 7. Lee, please don't drink that much. I'm worried about you. Don't know you, but I'm worried about you. You can grab some lion babies here if you want to. Shall we unfriend this guy? Because this is one of those demon bosses. Even though he doesn't have like one skull. It's like a one skull boss, I guess. And you can get a bunch of good like items from him. I'm kind of tempted. Yeah, we'll use him as well. Why not? Make sure he's got some heals. Okay, everybody ready to fight a lion? I put down a bedroll because, you know, it's a good idea. You can just click E on these bebes. Tag team! Tag team!
Set your glory in your death. I will cut your heart out.
Hey, wasn't worried at all. He did steal one of his children. See what we get. Fangs, feral flesh, demon blood. There you go. Demon blood, nothing cool. Sometimes you can get potions of bestial memory, potions of natural learning. You can get bits of steel fire. You can get some glowing... What is it called? The goop in the bottle. I forget what it's called now. All sorts of stuff. Some repair kits and things like that from those demon creatures. Oh, the view. This is one of those views, isn't it? Had to look up Sandstone Superset and cross-reference with the hammer build menu to see if I had the set, and you did, yeah. Should have got any... No, he's not a world boss. No. Glowing Essence. Thank you, Kevin. There you go. Glowing Essence. That's right. Yes, Sandstone Superset is currently available in the giveaway. Dun, dun. Maybe we'll do these, like, do it like this in future. It's just a lot easier. I do have a bunch of keys I'm trying to give away, like, the moment. Oh, look at it. It's so pretty. Listen, you photo bombers. Wait. Alright, I did it already. So pretty. Syrian pajamas. I'm doing Alt Z to hide the HUD, which they've now added to Conan Exiles Enhanced without being in admin mode. Hello, Vicky. Hello, people joining us. Hello, replicants. Okay. Well, so yes, we're here to find a lone fighter who is a tier 3 Cimmerian. It's very tough. Used to be that a Cimmerian berserker who was a named tier 4 situation fighter spawned, but they nerfed that in Conan Exiles Enhanced. I'm going to avoid these white guys, WIGHT guys, glowing blue friendos, because they're going to corrupt us, and I just can't be bothered with that. Don't want to get corrupted. They do hit quite hard as well. So we're going to head over somewhere over here, put down a bedroll, and then I'm going to try to defeat the tier 3 person. Maybe we'll use our fighter, actually. It seems we've got a bearer. Normally I don't have a person by now. So let's head to the centre over here. We'll actually attune the obelisk first as well. Because if you're on a server, I thoroughly recommend wherever you go, whatever you're doing, if you see an obelisk nearby, make sure you attune it before you kind of start fighting anybody or get engaged in any fights. Because you're going to want to be able to use other people's map rooms. They're going to kill him. There's also a book here. So we learned Specialist Brewing 2. There we go, we attuned the obelisk. Night's falling very quickly because I have it on super fast. Okay, I've asked him to flee. I don't want him to die to these guys.
Who's there?
This is Braga. He also has this like aggro music. The come on. Let's get everybody over here. Where's my fighter? Ah, he's fine. Yeah, he has this aggro music that plays just like the camel vendor, even though he's not going to attack us because he's just going to stand there. It's been like this for such a long time. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's put down... We could speak to him, fine, whatever.
What brings you?
Oh, hello and goodbye. Hello. Good to see you. Excellent. This is Crimson Lotus, whatever, flowers. Oh, I didn't mean to drink that. You can harvest this with your sickle, and you get a lot of XP harvesting lotus flowers, which still seems to be the case. He's still aggroed. He'll be fine. You can use this to craft things in your alchemist bench. Potions and stuff. Dun, dun, dun. You used to be able to grind this in a grindstone grind wheel. What the hell was it called? Is it called? And then you'd just be able to eat like 5 of them, and then you'd be have a strength buff. I miss those days so much. But yeah, not anymore, unfortunately. But you can still use it. Honestly, I feel like Mounds of the Dead is like one of my favourite places since the upgrade. It's just become this gorgeous location. It was always like pretty nice and whatever, but they've just given it this kind of like heavenly glow. It's just magical, isn't it? So nice. Emu Berserkers. Raggo's just that important that he has his own boss entrance music, yeah. Is that new dungeon in the game, or was that the beta build? It was the beta build, but it's now live as of yesterday, depending on what country you're in. 21st. The update is live. So let's put down a bedroll somewhere we can put down a bedroll. There we go. So now we'll respawn up here. I'm going to take the bearer with me to do this.
Gung_bin just subscribed with Prime.
Gunga, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome, welcome. I both said that right. Right, let's take our followers with us for this fight situation. I might put down a little campfire, cook a bit of food while we're at it. I'm going to put some aloe in here in case I get unfriended unceremoniously. So what we want to do basically is kill the tier 3 fighter multiple times to try to get a full set of clothing. I might put a box actually. Shall I do a wheel? Let's do a gibbet, shall we? We can use this for storage as well. I want to make sure he's got rule and heals. I want him to have an empty inventory so he can carry armor for me. There we go. And he also needs a weapon, doesn't he? That would help. Doomfriendo only needs plant fiber. We're going to dump everything in here, and we're going to make sure we get down to less than 25% encumbrance. It is interesting that I can't craft twine from his inventory. I guess it's because it's his food. I assume that's why. Put down a box. So we can also knock out this guy if we wanted to. Or lady. Tier 3 Sumerian. But we're not going to right now. We're going to try and unfriend him. Alright, don't need these insects. I'll put my thingy there. We are ready to do some unfriending. I'm probably using my legendary weapon. Right, everybody set up? Let's do this. This is a good thing to do early game if you want to get yourself a good tech jump with armor. So this is usually where I'd head up to get some armor. Just make sure you put down a bedroll. If you're playing on a server and there's any latency whatsoever, what I'm about to do is going to be much more difficult. If you're new to the game and it intimidates you, just put down a bedroll and you'll be okay. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I think after this we'll start putting points in strength. I'm probably going to have 2 perks in expertise this whole playthrough, aren't I? I don't know, people. In single player, you can run away and run back again, or rob, as I like to call it, or runny outy, runny backy. And then whoever you're going after should respawn. But on a server, you need to wait 15 minutes for respawns. It's gonna kill this sparrow, like, instantly. I wouldn't normally bring a follower, but if we can keep him stunned, yeah. Oh, he's going to die. Good job, man. Drink a potion, drink a potion, drink a potion. There we go. Ooh. Keep him topped up on heals. Oh, we got... There we go. Clothing for our friendo. So, this is Cimmerian steel. You can craft this later on, and when you craft it, it'll be a lot better. It'll have a lot more armor value. But this is going to go on our follower here. And we're going to kind of kit him out in this stuff. Number 1. Okay, so now if I run away and come back again, or rob, he will respawn in single player. This is where we're on the map. Mounds of the Dead. There you go. B11. Doombringer just likes the opposable thumbs, hard to make twine. Got all this iron as well. Love it up here, honestly, it's so good. There was 120 degrees in my car on the way home. 128? Oh my goodness, that's awful. Zip it for a bit. Hi, Squeaky. So I'm going to hit this stone here, and that should be far enough that he returns, or like respawns. I just need to like leave the cell so that he resets. This is such a fantastic location to farm crafters, fighters, early game armor, tools and things like that. Hardened steel arrows from the enemies here. Let's put some points in strength. Obviously there's iron here. Just back here there is along this kind of ridge up here, there's star metal that falls. You need to crack the shell for that. So you need an explosive to crack the shell of star metal, but you'll see meteors falling, possibly while we're here. I'm using daggers because I just find them... I'm just much more confident using daggers. They're all going to break, so I guess maybe we'll try the legendary. Oh, it's a lady. We could try and knock her out as well. She's going to hit very, very hard. There we go. No armor this time. We'll take the hardened steel arrows and we'll kind of... What's the word? Accumulate, I guess. Bunch of those. Yeah, he's obviously very, very weak. Doesn't hit very hard. Doesn't have a huge amount of health. So I'm just going to get the armor to keep him alive because I need him to survive if he's going to carry my stuff. And really want to like offload encumbrance to somebody else in this playthrough. Just started the game. Nice. I'm kind of jealous, honestly. Hope you enjoy it. It's making me want to play this again. Hello, Ostasia. Rinse and repeat. That's it. I prefer runny outy, runny backy. Okay, we touched the stone. Normally I would... Sometimes I do this on like day 1. But I kind of wanted to do things a little bit different on this occasion. I kind of want to like think about encumbrance more because it's obviously affecting us so much. So I can see I'm 18% encumbered on my HUD because of Hozov's UI mod. Yeah, because I don't have the default HUD top left. Dun, 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 dun. So we can just keep doing this until we get a full set of armor. Anna's a minimalist now. funny thing is, simultaneously, people, the loot goblins amongst us, get upset that I leave stuff behind. And then people get upset that I have so much crap in my inventory. There we go. Oh, we got trousers for ourselves as well. We got a star metal hammer. Don't mind if I do. So you're getting an upgrade, buddy. There we go. 46 damage, 40% armor pen. I probably will use that as well at some point. There we go. So he's got the lowest durability there. Let's put these on. It's just very good, like, armor. If I can repair it, I guess I'm going to drop this now. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep wearing the carry capacity stuff, and we're going to carry this so I can dodge. Right. 2 down. We've got 2 pieces of armor. You can get like 3 pieces in one go, or we could certainly before this like recent update. So I just want to kind of see how things are. We're not upset you left the loot behind, just disappointed. That's it. There you go. There's like, yeah, there's a school who are like, yeah, I hate the fact that she leaves all that good stuff, which obviously I am definitely collecting. And then there's people who are like, oh, your inventory is just so full of crap. Why do you need like 6 stacks of aloe leaves? You know, that kind of thing. Dun 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 dun. Little relay race. Boom. We could use the camel to get back, couldn't we? Using a camel as a mount? Who is this person? I'm always doing the walk of shame, are you? Loot goblins unite. There you go, you see. Dun 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 dun. I think we're doing pretty well, honestly. We got ourselves a bearer, we got ourselves a camel. We got a legendary weapon already. Hi there. He's too busy daydreaming. Still barely does any damage.
Set will glory in your death. I will cut your heart out.
Nice, but he has more confidence. Oh, no armor again. Spectre coating is a good thing to pick up. You can apply that to a lot of weapons, and then it gives a tick damage debuff to the undead. So good against undead enemies in the unnamed city, maybe in the unnamed the dungeon, the new dungeon, like a bunch of different places. The only thing is you have to keep applying it. You have like a certain number of hits. Oh, sorry, Doombringer's like, you know, you could like use me as well. Go on, Doomfriendo. Bum, bum, bum. So I gotta just throw away 50 dragon powder. So what do I know? I always pick up dragon powder. That's like the one thing that I always pick up because well, you didn't used to get it. I mean, I don't know. It's just it used to be so valuable. Now you loot it from everybody. What is that mod that shows the damage done? That's Hozav's UI mod. I really recommended. I love it. Let's get everything, or why would they have it on them? Yeah. For me, an inventory more is better than less. Yeah. Ain't no loot goblin. I loot what I need, do you? Yeah. That's it. I would like to use like medium armor and feel like extra nimble and, you know, be super light and stuff. But if the enemies do so much damage and the collision is kind of butts, I don't know, people. The other thing is dying in that new dungeon is a real pain. You got to find your way back. Oh, come on. 20% encumbrance. Obviously on a server you can't do it this quickly. You got to wait 15 minutes, obviously. But in single player, I mean, there are advantages and disadvantages to this. If you find like a crafter that you really want and you're not prepared to knock them out, then you end up losing them if you have to like run away and come back again. If you want to do this and be a bit more nimble, you could use a horse instead of a camel, because camels aren't particularly agile. Fun fact. do 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 do. Some like weird bots in the chat tonight, being auto-modded. New dragon boss gives you a lot. Yes, yeah, I guess so. Am I clicked on the screen? There we go. RNG boss is not treating well. I know, RNG is not treating as well, is it? Well, I don't know, you see. I don't know if they've nerfed the drops. I hope not. It is high risk, high reward.
I will cut your heart out. Set will glory in your death.
Oh, another tacit. Okay, better than nothing. It's got more armor value than the previous one. Come on, Orange Jesus. So far, we've only gone one piece at a time. Have we been nerfed? Camels can't jump. They can't jump. They're terrible. Died on boss once today in Cyclopean Halls, and it spawned me at second puzzle before final boss. Did it? Did it? So it didn't spawn you at the very beginning. They must have changed that then, since the beta. Because of the beta, when I chose dungeon, I respawned at Akamet at the beginning. Is there any way to remove penalty on server or turn it off somehow? Or is there any way to remove the penalty on a server? Well, I don't know. I guess you can improve just general encumbrance, couldn't you? Make everybody's encumbrance better. Otherwise, it would need to be modded, I guess, to remove that change. Revert the change, I guess. But my end, Steam just started one of my games. Oh, buffering.
Set will glory in your death.
Come on now. Oh my, okay. I have to say, so far, it feels like this has been nerfed. I don't know, people. What's your experience been? Have you been unfriending the tier 3 Sumerian? I think I will implement that on one of my servers. So somebody else had the same thing, spawned in the same place at the puzzle door. Okay. Alright, so I think they must have changed it then, I guess. Or maybe it depends where you died, I guess. That makes sense. You get like a bit of a checkpoint. Well, at least we've got a piece of armor each. Be watching in 360 for about 20 minutes till the stream's done. Yeah, we've got the giveaway for the Sandstone superset at the moment, people. If you want that, exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat to enter. We're doing individual, like, specific giveaways at the moment on this stream. Each one. Which is a bit easier. If I'm doing multiple giveaways, I think it's probably the best way. Drops a sucky from the threes. Yeah, are you having that problem? Because we were getting the same kind of drops as on UE4. At the launch of Enhanced. Even with a tier 3. Did we get a chest piece? No. We got another star metal weapon. What have you done? Have you nerfed me? Why am I nerfed? We got a star metal great axe. It doesn't spin, does it? No. No. It doesn't have the same animation as the beak. Can we test... I'm just going to test something for science, people. I just want to make sure... science time. Cover your eyes if you're weak of mind. If you don't like science. I got to test something. So this is an item that we get from the Harpy Vault. Go back to normal mode. And this one has a different animation. Yeah. Okay. My beloved friend. I love this so much. This one drops from the boss at the end of the Harpy Vault. It's so good. It has the same appearance as the Scythe of THAG that drops from the wine cellar boss, but has a different animation. Have they nerfed the damage? Is the damage the same? To check that, I'll do a screenshot. Anyway, I'm dropping it on the floor. I just did that for science. I know some of you hate science. It's okay. It's alright to hate it. Alright. You see me, Robin. Ba-ba-bum. Let's go. Horror. The horror. Science was a class I always got B's or an A, and there you go. You see, I knew you liked science. Squeaky? What's the problem, Squeakathon? Well, how can chat help you? That's my cat, by the way, if you knew him. Blinded with science. I must admit, watching 8 people go boom together made me go, did it? Oh, really? Squeaky! She blinded me twice with science. There you go. This is why normally when I do these like playthroughs, I'm normally just in admin mode because it's just easier for me to just go, well, let me just check this, let me just check that. But I had people say things like, oh, why are you in admin mode? Why though? And I'm like, well, yeah, because I like to spawn stuff in and look at it. And they go, well, how do we know you're not cheating? I'm like, well, I am obviously, and that you can see me do it. I'm spawning stuff in front of your eyeballs. I'm not trying to hide it. I'm just doing it so I can check stuff. But just to keep it just for a piece of quiet sometimes. Oh, there he is. I was like, wait, did I not roll far enough? Please, can we have some more pieces? Okay, we've got a pair of boots. We've got a sword. This is super, super nerfed, isn't it? In my opinion. Some boots for him. I don't really want to hit this guy, or be hit, rather. Yeah, was that for the boots? Yeah. Congratulations on boots. I don't want to get hit, because I don't want to be corrupted. Nice. Bum, ba, dum, ba, dum, bum, bum. That food that he drops is like armor. It gives you like a buff to armor. Which probably isn't a bad idea for us, given that we don't have a lot of armor. We're not wearing any armor. And it is a blatant cheater. She knows this. Cheating who? It's not in most. I know. And they're like, well, how do I know you're not like cheating? And I'm like, well, what do you think I'm doing? Honestly, like, I'm spawning stuff in to show people so I can. If somebody says, oh, what's your favorite this, that, or the other, I want to be able to spawn it in and talk about it, and like check my information so I'm not giving false information, you know, or comparing things. And people are honestly complete losers. Like, I don't have. There's no other word for it. Some people, but I just, you know, so I just go out of admin mode. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm out of admin mode now. What do you expect me to do? For educational purposes, yeah, that's it. Oh, I hate people like that because it's my world or Severus. I'll play how I want and you play how you want. I know, that's it. And that's it. People, oh, this just, gosh, it just exhausts me sometimes, though. I'm like, oh, dear God. Right. So far, we're getting one piece from this, which makes me think, because it's so consistent right now, it makes me think this is a nerf. It's one of the reasons I kind of repeat the path a little bit on each playthrough, so we can compare stuff.
Set with glory in your death.
Another tacit, another hammer. Armor and weapons will not lose durability on our followers, so you don't have to worry about that. When we come to wear this armor, I'm going to want to put an armor reduction kit on it. So I'm going to want to loot some Grandmaster armor repair kits so that I don't lose too much durability, and then I can add an armor reduction kit on each of them, and I'll loot those from the unnamed city. And they're going to greatly reduce the weight of the armor. Yeah. I guess we're probably going to want like carry capacity, like heavy armor, aren't we, or something? I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do now. Don't miss the We're on the last giveaway of tonight anyway. Thank you for the reminder though, Kevin. Yeah, Sandstone Superset is the giveaway, the last giveaway of tonight. I'll be doing more after today. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat. In Cyclopean Halls, if you get gear, piece or weapon from box, they don't need repairing. That's good. From a box, yeah, rather than from the boss. Because the ones we got from the boss were damaged, weren't they? Quite heavily damaged. I feel there are... Hello, Devilish. I feel there are only two wrong ways to play a video game. One, if your enjoyment of a game comes at the expense of another's joy of the same game. Two, if you're not having fun whilst playing the game, but force yourself to play it the right way out of some odd sense of pride or morals. Yes. Yes, I assume you were talking about just in general. Yes. I mean, I play it the way I want to. Oh, there's the meteor shower. So those you'll be able to harvest. I might have to show you while we're up here. It is a bit different when you've got people watching and making annoying comments. I think it definitely does alter certain things that I do because people annoy me. But I generally prefer to just rant about it these days and shame people rather than like change what I'm doing too much. But especially now because I know how to very quickly like go in and out of admin mode. I just do that and then I just like, you know, flame the people who make me feel like I need to do that. I don't know, peeps. It is single player, yeah. Who gives a shit if you go into creative mode or whatever in single player? Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, that's why I do build... If I do like a big base and stuff like that in single player, I do it in creative mode because, you know, I don't care what people say about that. I'm regularly battling with like RSI, which is all right at the moment because I had a week off, but like quite often I have like a wrist issue or a shoulder issue because I sit at the computer so much because it's my job. So I do, if I'm going to build a big base, I'm going to do it in creative mode. It's also relaxing and happy, peaceful kind of experience, especially when I do it off stream. Just like really relaxing, just to put some YouTube on and just like build, just put pieces together and stuff. I love that so much. So yeah, I do that the way I want, definitely. The complainers can just build a bridge and get over it. There you go. We've had so many tacits. One pair of boots. Every single time it's been one item. This to me says it's always one item now. Look at this. Everyone's supposed to be topless, are they? Look at this. How many tacits we've got? One on him. I mean, the item that we're getting might just be RNG and we've just happened to have gotten 5 tacits and 1 pair of boots. But the fact that we're only getting 1 item, to me, like, it's starting to become a bit of a trend, isn't it? Bum 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 bum. Does the star metal land in the same area? It does. It lands in quite a wide area though. It can fall kind of along this ridge back here. Just be really careful not to build kind of on the snow because you can get your base demolished, like back here. It also falls along here, so it can fall on this like lake, in like C12 around here. And it could just kind of fall all around this sort of area, so do be really careful. There are a couple of spots where it doesn't fall. In my base locations guide, 20 best base locations that I made, I do talk about one of the places that I like to build in the snow. It doesn't fall, like in that kind of area, where it doesn't actually hit. Yeah, probably best to avoid those areas, really. But yeah, you can kind of just patrol around those places, look for smoking-looking turds, steaming turds, and it's just like a star metal kind of lump, and then you can crack the shell either with an explosive arrow or explosive jars. Or you can use a demon fire orb, or you can use cull resources using sorcery if you want to. to coal resources in an area, and then you won't need to crack the shell. But you're going to need if you don't use coal resources, you will need a hardened steel pick or higher to harvest the actual star metal once the shell is cracked. Another tacit. What is going on? I sense like laughter from the darkness. This is bad, people. What is happening? It's just tacits and weapons. This is a trend, isn't it? Oh. Try the Hurtwelly nail spawns for gear. Maybe a top. Those ghosty fellows would definitely drive down my property value. Steaming turds, it must have been burrito night. Crumb to the corner. Better off trying to farm some of the NPCs there. Yeah, I mean, we'll do like 2 more and see what we get. I would expect to have a full set by now. Or if not, I'd expect most of a full set. Maybe we're missing like, you know, 1 piece of it. So like maybe 3 different items by now. We would never have like so many tacits on the previous version. Pants, as far as the eye reaches, absolutely. RNG giveth and RNG taketh away. I don't know how much of it's RNG or if it's been coded now like that. The fact that we've only got 1 like item each time makes me think they've changed it. Relog. Do you think I'm experiencing a bug? Do you think? Going to have to set up a bizarre listing for tacits clear at the market. I know. Yeah. And I don't know if it is RNG, then fine. But I have a feeling that it isn't RNG, that we're only getting 1 item. Because we could get like 3 items when Enhanced first launched.
Set will glory in your death. Like the Cobra Exile, my bite is dead.
Oh, we got gauntlets. It's still 1 piece though. Okay. We could just get a chest piece. I'd be happy. Yeah, 1 piece every single time. It's been nerfed, people, in my opinion. Once I got a load of boots. I hope those pants aren't stained. Jailers usually drop 2 to 3 armor. Yeah, but not it's not Cimmerian, full set Cimmerian steel, is it? You're talking about Siptah. Facebook Marketplace. At least a pair of gloves or a top by now. Yeah. Yeah. Berserker took the rest of the armor with him. Well, we did have 3 pieces dropped. Or 3 and 2 pieces dropped by the tier 3 when Conan Exiles Enhanced launched, and Berserker was already gone at that point. So I have to say Doombringer is definitely an advantage here. It's level 27. What do we get? What do we get? Come on now. Give me a chest piece. Damn it. Alright, one more go. 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 The last attempt this evening. Jealous here in Man's drop 2 pieces of heavy and medium. Yeah, but they're tougher to get when you're like unarmored. Jailers drop different armor. Yeah. How hard would it be for them to drop a nice hat? Maybe something summery. Oh dear me. A pair of sandals perhaps. something comfortable for Doombringer. Armor is on holiday and they've run out of clean shirts. That's it, exactly. Things have gone downhill over here. Right, the final unfriending of this evening. Can we get a chest piece for this poor half-naked fellow? I mean, we've got loads of star metal weapons, but... Alright, what is it going to be? No. Yeah. Well. A whole lot of paints, yes. Interesting. Alright. Well, I think we're going to leave it here for today, friendos. We're going to draw the winner of our giveaway for the Sandstone Superset. I'll be doing more giveaways on the next stream, which will be tomorrow, I think. Yes. So, exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat if you want to enter the giveaway. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Do I have any points to spend? Let's put some points in strength. There we go. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat. Can a Berserker spawn there? Not anymore, no. It used to be 100% Berserker spawn and now it's a tier 3 every time. You should play the way you want to play. That's what the settings are made for. Yeah, exactly. People are so weirdly judgmental, honestly. Womp womp. I know. No. Right, I'm going to do a bit of a countdown and then we'll close the giveaway and draw the winner. And now we'll whisper the winner on Twitch. Make sure your Twitch whispers are open, people. Okay, we're counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the giveaway. Okay, let's draw the winner. The winner is Skoirias Menos. Congratulations, Skoirias. You are the winner of the Sandstone Superset. Are you in the chat, my friend? Let me get your name anyway. There you are. Hello, friendo. Congratulations to you. Let me get you your key. There will be more chances to win other things soon, friendos. Indeed. Do you like doing it this way so you know exactly what you're playing for rather than just like a random list of things you've got to choose at the last minute? I think it's easy for me anyway. If I'm doing multiple giveaways in one stream, I think we might keep doing this. I don't know why I was writing your name to you. Congratulations. There we go. Congratulations, Gorias. I've sent you your key. Well done, everybody. Congratulations to all the winners for this evening. I'm going to be live again tomorrow. We'll do some more giveaways and whatnot. You mark these as complete. Everybody was here as well, which is nice about doing these frequent ones. All right, my loves. If you would like to join our Conan Exiles server, you can do that by joining our Discord. It's open to everybody. There's no paywall. All you need to do is join the Discord, go to the Conan Exiles channel, look at the pinned messages. You'll find joining instructions. But yeah, make sure you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky. There's loads and loads of Conan content on my YouTube channel. Make sure you check that out, including a bunch of guides, this whole, like this playthrough, all the previous playthroughs and everything, all on there for you to binge watch. Thank you all so much for all the support on the stream. Follows, bits, subs, gifted memberships, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right, my loves. See you soon.